For the record, I did not have to spend, like, what, 2 minutes to write Chris Prax instead of Parksimu or whatever the fuck. I was doing other things. Okay? I was advertising the stream on Blue Sky and Discord. If you're not following me on Blue Sky, you can do so at Switchmark Socials. Wait, I can link it. Hold on. I can hold. Nah. You know what, I'm just gonna link Discord, that's all I really care for. Now, how we decide if Splatoon 3 goes into C or D, you know what, we'll get to that. I've named the tier lists, I've named the tiers different things, but like, we all know where D and C is. Anyway, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, friends all around the world. How are we doing today? The Switch 2. Just a week away. I'm really excited for the Switch 2, I'm gonna be honest. I have been counting down the days. I've been like, just staring at my calendar like, it's coming up. I just wanted an excuse to press the button. Anyway, so, because the Switch 2 is now coming up on the horizon, like just a week away, a couple of days from now, I want to look back at the Switch 1's library of games and decide, like, what were the good games? What were the bad games? I hate the Orange Man 2, Miyamoto, but come on, these pricks. I have no idea what we're talking about. Wait, is it a Zelda reference? I haven't played Zelda. Mind you, 80% of the games we'll go into haven't played here. Okay, see, Okay, you know what? These are Nintendo Switch 1 games that I own. Okay, I made this tier list. This is a tier list that I made myself. I spent like a couple days like remembering, trying to think like, okay, what games have I played? What games have I owned? Some of these games that are on here, I have owned, but I no longer own. The fuck do you think? Miyamoto kind of... Oh wait, Miyamoto. Okay, sorry, my mistake. Sorry. I don't. I think because it was like Miyamoto was with a lowercase m, I didn't recognize it as like Mr. Nintendo Man. Now granted, there is a haven't played tier of the games I own. We'll get to that. Anyway, so let's go through the tiers real quick, shall we? So we have life-changing. You know what else is life-changing? Donnie, thank you so much for subscribing for 87 months of your prime gaming. You're gay. No, you're gay. We can be gay together. I love you. Are you sticking around? If you're not, that's okay. We might be here for a while. I think we're gonna be here for like 3 hours, just like talking about games, maybe, who knows. Anyway, so S tier is life-changing. The games I put in here will be games that, you know, have like changed my life, that like have really affected me as a person and like in my soul. These are games like that like will forever be like in my heart forever. You're not counting games that you finished just because you've traded them into no, okay. I'm the games I've traded, they're on the list. Any game I have played on the Nintendo Switch, every single game that I had ever played on the Nintendo Switch, on my Nintendo Switch, I will put on here. I didn't put Smash because I've never owned Smash. I only played it like once. It was my friend's copy. You're talking with a friend. I'll probably go to sleep soon. But I love you. I love you too. I love you too. Get some rest, girl. I love you. At least watch the VOD when it goes up tomorrow, so that way you can like see what my bad opinions are. But yeah, I'll show you guys the games. There's like 90 games. I've got 90 games. Air quotes on games, by the way. But I've got 90 things here. So you're not denying trading games for 64 cents? Look, what do you think Peppa Pig's World Adventure goes for these days? Do you think Peppa Pig is a game that would go for more than 74 cents? No, 64, like Minecraft. Anyway, so S tier is life-changing games, the games that have affected me, that I will cherish forever. Those will be going into life-changing. At least 65 cents. We can beg to differ. We can be different. Alright, A tier is fun. Also, B tier is alright. So get A tier. Fun! Games that I had a lot of fun with, I had a lot of enjoyment with. I'm okay with only being like one or done, maybe not thinking about them ever again. But like, you know, like they're not gonna be like as life-changing as life-changing. Alright games, alright is like C tier. Because, alright's like B tier. It's like, yep, this is fun. I enjoyed myself. Probably won't ever, like maybe the fun games I might consider replaying eventually. Alright, probably not. I don't know. And then after that, we have trash. These are the games that I have played and I do not like. A lot of my opinions on games is like, I like a lot of things. I hate, there's some things I hate, I truly hate, but there's rarely things that like I find that are truly mid. I find some enjoyment in a lot of them. Alright is like the mid tier, basically. And then we have the never played tier, which is games that I have owned. I have owned on my Switch, and I have yet to play. And the only reason why I'm putting this tier here is because if there's a game here that, like, you guys see, like, hey, I own it, you'd like to see me play it on stream, or, like, on YouTube or something, then, like, this could be the moment where, like, you raise your hand, like, oh my god, Captain Streamer, Gilgo, please, can you play this game? These are games I have access to, but I have never played. I've either bought them, like, wanting to support, like, the game itself, or I bought them with the intention to play them or stream them, and then never got around to it. So those are the tiers. These are my current tiers we're running with. If we think we have to like add something, we'll do it. We'll do it like midstream. I love the current perception of average quality is the worst thing anything can be. Yeah, like that. People just see the word mid and they think like, oh my god, mid is like awful, but like mid is just mid. Mid is just middle of the road. You know. Anyway. Regardless, that's what my tiers are. If you have to give them like letters, S, A, B, D, and then NA, whatever. So let's scroll down to the games that we're running with, okay? You're literally putting mid games in a tier called trash. I will put mid games in a tier called alright. The trash tier is for games I actively did not like. Okay, I'm glad we're on the same page. Anyway, so these are the games that we are running with. You know, I've ordered them by, like, their franchises and, like, vague ordering. Why is my screen white? Okay, we're fine. Okay. Did I say trash was mid? I didn't mean that. Anyway, so have a quick squiz. Have a little look. These are the games we're running with. We're gonna go in order. We're gonna go in order of, like, what these games are. Now, as some keen-eyed viewers may be seeing YouTube and thinking, why is YouTube on here? Because fuck you, it's my list, okay? These are games that I have owned. These are things that are on my console. And if programs that let you watch stuff, you actually bought 3D All-Stars, yeah, why do you think I, like, you know, played... Why do you think I played Super Mario Galaxy last year? But, you know, we're getting ahead of ourselves real quick. Also, by the way, I did buy... that was such a skip. I completely agree. But 3D All-Stars, I've represented with, like, 3 games. There's a couple of, like, games that have, like... There's a couple of, like, games that have a couple of games within them. Like, the Spyro Reignited trilogy, for example. But, like, I didn't touch that. That's a spoiler. I never touched that one. That's going to never play, but we'll circle back to that. But yeah, you know, just for, like, simplicity's sake, for, like, Mario 3D All-Stars, I've got those games separately because I have very different things to say, or different feelings I have towards all 3 of those games that are there. Alright, so I think we'll go in order, okay? So first I want to start with Super Mario Odyssey. Okay, this is really hard. I have been tossing and turning, like, it's at least a fun. Super Mario Odyssey is at least a fun. You know, I think I want to say it's life-changing. We're starting out strong with life-changing. Because, like, the Switch that I bought was the Super Mario Odyssey Switch. Like, I have, like, the 2, like, red Joy-Cons. It was, like, obviously the first game I played on the console. It was fantastic. It was a wonderful game. I never played it on stream because by the time I was done with it, I didn't have a, like, by the time I got, like, a capture card, I actually never, like... I never played it on the stream because by the time I got, like, a capture card for my Switch, I had already finished Super Mario Odyssey and I had no reason to go back and play it. Eventually, maybe sometimes I consider going back and forth of, like, maybe I could replay it on stream because I never got to experience that with my chat. But regardless, like, this is life-changing because, like, honestly, like, if this game didn't come out, if the Switch... Like, I might not have gotten a Switch, because, like, this game, I think, like, definitely sold me. I mean, let's be honest, I was going to get a Switch eventually. But this game, like, is the reason why I got a Switch. The reason to go back and play is because it's a good game. No, exactly, it is such a great game. It has, like, a lot of replayability. And within the last, like, year, I think, like, the last 12 months, I've also really gotten into, watching, like, Super Mario Odyssey, like, YouTube content. Like Small Ant, Fur, the CJO, like, all of those guys, like the Mario Odyssey modded scene is, like, really fun. You've 100%ed it 3 times? I wish I could do that. I don't think I've 100%ed it once, but I definitely, like, got to the end and I did the best I could. I never finished Darker Side or anything, but I enjoyed my game so much of this. When I was playing Mario Odyssey, there was so many times where I would just sort of, like, sit, like, in a world and just exist and, like, you know, like, look at, like, the scenery, play with the filters. Like, the second half, the second half game, okay, the second half of the game, like, all those kingdoms, absolute bangers. Shiveria, Bubblaine, I don't know if Bubblaine is, like, second half, but regardless, like, a lot of the kingdoms in that game are such a vibe. Shiveria, Bubblaine, the third one I was trying to conjure, Luncheon. I really like Luncheon a lot. I just like a lot of that. Like, I think, like, when I got my Switch, like, I spent, like, maybe, like, just, 2 hours just, like, taking screenshots in the game when I got to a certain point. Referring to them by their actual names as well. That's how much I respect them. That's how much I love, like, this game. And, like, it controls really fun when you don't have, you know, Joy-Con drift or anything. And, like, I just remember playing, and the ending, I just remembered, like, the ending, the climax with, like, the song. The music is astounding. Like, the music is fantastic. I love Super Mario Odyssey. I want them to do something again like that. I don't know if they're gonna. I don't know if they will. You know, they can't. Lightning doesn't strike twice. But lightning kind of does strike quite a lot for Nintendo, so who knows? Maybe they'll like do it again. Maybe the new Donkey Kong Bonanza game might, like, you know, scratch that same itch. Who's to say? We're not there yet. But yeah, I'm confident saying that Mario Odyssey is a life-changing game. The same can't be said for Super Mario 64. I never finished this game. Last year I got like the Super Mario 3D All Stars, and I didn't go through each of those games to like play them. I only finished one of those games, and for those who watched, they know what one of those. For those who don't know, that's okay. We'll get there in the end. Where do I want to put Super Mario 64? Because like it was alright. I think I want to put it in like no, because I never finished it. That's the thing. Like I got to a point where I was confused and I didn't know. What do you mean Mario 64 defined an entire genre? You uncultured fuck. No, like it defined an entire genre, exactly. Like Mario 64, I respect Mario 64 so much for like what it brings to the table and what it has done for like Nintendo and just like the the platforming genre as a whole. Like it is like it's a cornerstone. Like it's really important. But for me personally, like I didn't get very far because I think I was like just really confused on like what to do. That's totally me. This is literally a skill issue. It was totally a skill issue for me to not know what to do, where to go. Do I need to turn down the music a little bit? I might do that real quick. There we go. Okay. You know, I agree. It's really cool. I respect it, but was it fun for me? I enjoyed the parts that I did play, but like I think like when I like got really like lost and wasn't sure, like I got stuck in the game. I think at that point like the fun like kind of petered off a little bit. We'll put it in fun. I might move it to alright later. But Mario Odyssey? Okay, hold on. But Super Mario Sunshine, that is stayed at alright at best because this is genuinely the only game that I have ever like rage quit. Anybody who's like watching like, you know, at the time, I think like last year I played these games on stream maybe. Sunshine does suck. The controls really whack. Like I love the aesthetic. I love the vibe. Like just the atmosphere that Super Mario Sunshine brings to the table. The locations are nice to look at. The music is also so fantastic. Oh, there's our Odyssey music. Fuck, I love that game. I don't like Sunshine. I do not like Sunshine. It's the only game I have actively, like, rage quitted, and the only game I've rage quitted on stream. Like, the fact that, like, that happened, it has to put... I'm almost tempted to put it in trash. You rage quit it to, you still put it halfway up the list, because, like, for the vibes, like, if it was just for the gameplay, it would be here, but it brings a lot of, like, atmosphere, like, not atmosphere, like, I don't know, like, okay, so, like, I'm not nostalgic for this game, but, like, I'm oddly nostalgic for, like, this era of, Mario, because I remember, like, growing up, like, I didn't have any Nintendo consoles until I was, like, what, 10? But, like, before that, when I was, like, 5 to, like, 10, I would, like, go to, like, people's houses, they have, like, you know, like, Mario playing, like, on the TV, and, like, the pinatas? Pinatas. The fuck-ass coconut head guys. Hold on, let me find that. I need a visual. Pinatas, Mario. I need a visual. Where are they? No, not pinatas. Blue! These are Piantas. Okay. I was getting there. Okay. Like, these guys, like, as they are, these guys give me nostalgia just from looking at them. I think, like, I just, like, watched a bunch of people play, like, the spin-off games from Mario during this era. So, like, I've seen a lot of, like, these guys, and I'm like, hey, these guys look cool. Like, that guy especially. Look at him. So, like, just, like, Sunshine should be forgotten. I might keep it in trash just to, like, you know, let people be mad or whatever. I'll keep it in trash. I'll move it up if, like, once trash starts to smell, I'll put it at the end of alright. Because, like, I did not enjoy that game. I did not finish it. But a game that I did finish, Super Mario Galaxy. Oh, I really enjoyed it. You know what? I reshuffled a little bit. Okay. I really like Mario Galaxy. I wouldn't say it was life-changing because I had a fun time. I finished the game. Actually, I think I, like, did the final boss, like, without losing a life, so, like, you know, like, a little bit of a humble brag there, but I'm kind of like a god. Galaxy is overrated, I totally get that. I feel like it's a lot of nostalgia playing. If I had to be nostalgic over any of, like, the Wii Mario games, it'd be, like, Mario Galaxy 2, because, like, that was the one I played as a kid, but I played that, like, on a rental copy of the game. Like, I rented it from, like, my local video store. So, like, I never owned Mario Galaxy 2. But I enjoyed that. And so, like, I'm glad that I was able to, like, go back and play, like, its predecessor? The first one. I'm glad I was able to go back and play the first one, being Super Mario Galaxy. I enjoyed my time. Like the physics are really fun. It felt a little weird, just, like, conceptually to, like, play it on a Joy-Con and not, like, a Wiimote, but that's just kind of like, oh, but Galaxy 2 had a Wiimote, whoa! But, like, you get past that really quickly. But yeah, I really enjoyed that, like, just the space aesthetic, like, also like, the hub world, also really cool. I'm kind of sad we didn't get that for Galaxy 2. Yo, Cameron 18! Anyway, so, like, Mario Galaxy 2. Mario Galaxy, I love the hub world a lot. That was really good. Rosalina, girl boss. I enjoyed it. I think I'm put it in fun. I think this might be my my Mario 3D, my 3D Mario, like, ranking right now. Did you forget Shining Pearl? Ah, I see you. We'll circle back to that. I haven't forgotten shit. I intentionally did that. We'll circle back to it. We're doing Mario games first, okay? I don't want to, like, stray from my ordering. I want to, like, be, like, nice, consistent order and everything. We'll get back to that. Okay, so this is the Wii U cover of it, but this is Mario 3D World. Is this Odyssey? This is Odyssey. Yeah, true. Okay, yeah. So, like, this is Mario 3D World. While I did play it exactly once, I think I only did, like, the first couple of levels. I thought it was alright. I enjoyed myself. I had intentions to, like, play more of it. I just got sidetracked from, like, other things at the time. I think I made, like, exactly one video on the channel where, like, I played it with a couple of friends, but, like, we all had, like, different, like, internet, like, strengths because, like, everybody, like, lived in a different space. You were involved! Don't you yell at me! You were 1/4 of the people who were here, I'm pretty sure, were you? I'm pretty sure. I'm assuming! I don't remember who was there, but I'm positive it was you. Either way, it was alright. I would like to go back and play it. I don't know if I will. I'm yelling you because your opinion sucks. Hey, like, it's just because I haven't experienced more of it. 3D World is gas. That's the thing. Like, I've heard so many good things about it. I would love to, like, go back and play it. I just, like, haven't had the chance to. But you know what was really fun? Bowser's Fury. This is why I had these two separate instead of just having, like, a big box art for, like, both of the games. Because, like, Bowser's Fury is one I actually, like, played significant, like, I played that more. I played that to, like, its completion. I don't know if I 100%ed it, but I, like, got to the edge of the story. I had so much fun, like playing that. And also, like, I also edited that, and, like, that was, like, one of, like, the first games I think I remember, like, editing, like, stream highlights for my channel. So, like, I almost want to put it at life-changing, because, like, well, like, that's, like, it's, like, one of the forefathers for, like, the content I make now. But, like, I don't think it's, like, the main catalyst for that. Like, it's fun. I enjoyed my time. Sometimes I, like, go back listen to the Bowser's Fury OST. I don't know if I put it in life-changing, though. You seem like the kind of person who would laugh for 10 minutes at the final cutscene of Bowser's Fury. Did I do that? I think I may have done that. That sounds oddly specific. That you're either making fun of me or you're making fun of somebody else. Let's just assume I did that, because I remember what the cutscene was. I don't remember what my reaction was, but I remember I enjoyed it. So, you know, these may reshuffle around as we go. I might, like, decide, like, you know, maybe, like, do you want to put this up higher or lower? I think I like Bowser's Fury more than I like Galaxy. I'm gonna say the same thing for Mario 3D World, because, like, the little amount I played for this game, it's more enjoyment than I got out of 64. Let's just say that. All right. Now we're gonna go into, like, the Mario sort of, like, spin-off games. There's a lot of Mario. I'm so sorry about all the Mario. I thought about, like, splitting them up so, like, we can, like, jump around or whatever, but, like, it just makes sense to, like, get all the Mario out of the way. Mario Rabbids Kingdom Battle. I really enjoyed that game. I always recommend it to people. I even yapped my friend's ear off about it like the other week. Like, yeah, like this game came out like several years ago, like maybe 7 years ago. Well, I still talk about this game. I'm like, hell yeah, this is so much fun. Like, the fact it's rabbits, weird choice, but it oddly works. I really enjoyed the gameplay of it. How dare you have an amount of Mario games on the Nintendo list? 8 years ago. Thank you. I was in the same ballpark. I'm apologizing for, like, having a lot of them at the front instead of, like, sprinkling them in, but, like, it just makes sense to, like, go, like, in series order or, like, whatever. And, like, it makes sense to start with Mario. Like, it's Mario! Rabbits are funny, people only hate them because of minions. No, you are completely right. I think I had that opinion because of the minions. I saw them as just, like, rabbit minions, and thus I disliked them, and I'm like, this thing is new and also cringe. I don't like it. Wah, I don't have an opinion. But, like, the rabbits are cool. They're alright. The rabbits themselves, they're alright. They didn't do anything to hurt me. But, like, they didn't do anything to hurt these games either. That's right, these games. Because Sparks of Hope, I did enjoy that. I don't think I'd put it in fun. I think I'm comfortable putting it in alright. While I did enjoy myself, it was the gameplay was a bit of a shift from, like, Kingdom Battle, and I really enjoyed Kingdom Battle's, like, turn-based kind of, like, gameplay. You know, this was actually, I think I am gonna put it up. I think I am gonna put Sparks of Hope up here, because I am remembering, like, more of it. Like, yeah, I did enjoy this. This was quite fun. But I also watched the Rabbids show as a kid, so what does that say about me? That says that you're awesome. You are an awesome person because you watched the Rabbids as a kid. I did not. My friends' younger siblings watched it as a kid, and I'd watch it like when I'd be at a friend's house, but I never watched the Rabbids show. My partner actually like really enjoys the Rabbids, oddly enough. Like, he played, like, a bunch of, like, the Rabbids games as a kid, and, like, he's, like, maybe played a bunch of them, like, even, like, on the Wii. And, like, I've enjoyed a little bit of it, but, like, not that much. But anyway, Sparks of Hope. We're getting sidetracked. I enjoyed Sparks of Hope, not as much as I enjoyed Kingdom Battle. I bought Sparks of Hope late because Ubisoft was getting boycotted at the time. Then a week after I bought the game, the final boss was spoiled for me, and I lost all interest in actually playing it. Oh, no! I'm so sorry. That really sucks. I completely forgot what the final boss is. Wait, I'm getting weird flashbacks. I'm sensing the color purple. That's all I really have to go off right now. I don't really remember. I have a really bad memory, in case nobody can tell. But I'm so sorry that the game was spoiled for you like that. But did you enjoy it before you got spoiled? Kingdom Battle is one of my favorite games on the Switch too. Honestly, I feel like saying a Mario game is underrated feels like an insane take to have, but like I guess people see like, oh, it's rabbits and they don't want to like touch it. But like I think it is underrated. Like not enough people talk about how like Kingdom Battle enough, and I think you know what, actually, you talked me into it. Okay, I put it there. It's fighting for its top spot in the fun between Bowser's Fury, but like we'll see how that shakes up. Sparks of Hope was still fun, but I definitely enjoyed the first one more. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I didn't know where else to put Mario Kart 8 Deluxe other than like right here. Wouldn't call it underrated just because people aren't talking about it anymore. It got universal acclaim when it came out. Did it? I guess I wasn't really like caught up in like the online discussions of like Mario games like at that moment, or maybe I've just forgotten. Yeah, no, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Like this has to be life-changing. Like the game is really awesome. And the fact that it has like all the DLC well after the game came out, they have like all the like they basically doubled the game size for like with the DLC, and like that like DLC like so like the booster course has some of my favorite tracks in the entire game. And I just really enjoy Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Like, this game has brought so many people, like, in my community and my friends together. Like, quite often, like, me and my friends will be like, hey, let's play Mario Kart. And we play Mario Kart, and it's fun. It's a good bonding game. Like, it came with, like, a lot of Switch consoles. This game transcends consoles. It started with the Wii U, and, like, this game almost outlasts the Switch, in a way. Like, it predates the Switch. Will it post-date? No, it won't post-date. I don't know what I'm talking about. Why does every game get its DLC separate except for Mario Kart? Because I didn't think of that until exactly right now. I did not think of that. Regardless, like, I think Mario Kart 8 as a whole could go really, like, just like the DLC and also this would go in life-changing. At the very least, like, the booster course, like, DLC would also go into life-changing. But yeah, I've had, like, so much fun with Mario Kart 8 Deluxe that, like, it would be a crime to put it any lower than life-changing. Like, DLC or otherwise. Like, it's such a good game, you know? Like, so many of my friends, like, you know, I make friends with so many people, like, you know, like, in different, like, fandoms and, like, with, like, all these different interests and everything. But, like, the one thing that all of my online friends mostly have in common, is that, like, we all, like, have a copy of Super Mario, like, not Super Mario, we all have a copy of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. And, like, it unites a nation, you know? It's awesome. It's perfect. It deserves to be there. Right there. Super Mario Party. I'm gonna be honest, I forget what that game is. Hold on. Super Mario Party. Is it the one with, like, the funny dice, where, like, there's, like, different dice and different people? I think that's it. Yep, wait. That's Jamboree. No. Do I own this one? I think I own this one. I own this one. Is this one on the list? That is on the list, okay. I genuinely... Okay, the fact that I'm, like, struggling to, like, remember... Super Mario Party is one with this game. Okay. Yup, I'm remembering. I'm locking back in my brain. To be fair, I imagine at least most of your friends own a copy of Super Mario. Good point. A lot of them would. Did you put in the wrong fucking game? No. Okay, I have both. I had both of these Mario games. This is the one that I have. I think I traded this one in for this one, oddly enough. I'm gonna put Super Mario Party in alright. I enjoyed what I played. The fact that I am struggling to remember anything about it, I think you meant to put in Jamboree here. No, I don't have Jamboree. I have, this one, and I have the one that came out before this one. I have Superstars and the one that came out before Superstars. I'm pretty sure it's, Mario Party. I, like, went through my Switch library and, like, looked at, like, all the, like the games I have, like, on, like, in my memory, and then tried to, like, think of, like, more of them afterwards. But yeah, Super Mario Party, I'm gonna put it in alright. I'm pretty sure it's is this the one where, like, every character has, like, their own unique dice and they all have different sides and everything? Then why was Beta asking to play Jamboree with you? I have no idea. I think Beta just convinced themselves that, like, I have every Mario Party game. Because, like, it just makes sense, like, oh yeah, everyone's got Mario Party. Everyone likes playing Mario Party. But, like, not everybody has Mario Party. I think these two are the only Mario Party games I've ever owned. Granted, I've played Mario Party. My friends have played Mario Party. My friends have owned Mario Party. It's just, like, these two are the only, like, ones that, like, I, like, you know, have owned and played. Well, I've played, but, like, these are the ones I've owned, basically. So Super Mario Party All-Stars. I think I'm gonna put it into fun, because I really enjoyed that. I really enjoyed that. Like, the board's really cool. I think the minigames are fun. I own Mario Party 10 for the Wii U. That's it. I mean, I feel like that's a perfect collection. Correct me if I'm wrong, is that the one with the car? Is that the one with the buggy where everyone, like, moves at the same time? Because if that's the one, that's kind of funny. It's kind of iconic for you to have that, honestly. Yeah, I enjoyed this one. I enjoyed, like, all of the stages and everything. I think I wanted to try and speedrun, like, Super Mario Party once, but then, like, I, like, never actually did anything about it. It's one of the ones with the car. True. Good point. Because we all need more cars. The car debate is so funny for like, Mario Party fans. Like, I don't want everybody to be in a car. Like, dude, no one cares. Just play the game, roll some dice, play Eats a Pizza. It's okay. None of this matters. Ted is the Bowser one? The one where, like, Bowser's there and also in the car? Again, I've only played these two. I've only owned these two. It's literally worse with the car. No, I agree. It probably is worse with the car. But I haven't played it. I haven't played the game. What the fuck are you talking about? No one really knows. No one will ever know what I'm talking about. Like, I don't know. Anyway, regardless, Mario Golf. Let's segue to Mario Golf Super Rush. I remember, like, when this game, like, first got shown, I was like, oh my god, this is so exciting. Like, it looks really fun, looks cool, the characters look fun to play as, and, like, you can run around after the balls, it looks like an enjoyable time. And then I bought the game, and I realized, wait, this is just golf. I don't know what I was smoking when I saw, like, Mario Golf advertised, and thought, this is an awesome game, and then was confused that it was about golf. I don't know why I was disappointed by the fact it was golf. Anyway, I don't own it anymore, but I think it's alright. It's an alright game. I think I'm gonna put it at the low end of alright, because it's not trash. I tried to play the, the campaign. I didn't get very far. Skill issue on my behalf, totally fair. I enjoyed playing, like, the multiplayer and everything. You thought Mario Golf wasn't going to be about golf. I knew it was going to be about golf. I just didn't know how, how golf it was going to be. You know, I thought it was going to be golf, not golf. Maybe I was... Okay, I don't want to say I thought it was going to be, like, mini golf. But I think I was expecting it to be, like, a mini golf and not golf. I was expecting mini golf and I got large golf. I don't know what logic there is behind that. I agree. It doesn't make sense to me. There are words I could call you here. They could be morally reclaimed. Just go into our DMs. Let us some steam. Call me all the slurs you want. Just go to our DMs and say it. I won't open them on the stream. No. Fair point. I enjoyed what I played, but I didn't own it for very long. I did trade it in for a different game. I think I traded it in for Peppa Pig, which the Peppa Pig duology is on the list. So strap in, we'll be there eventually. Okie dokie. Super Mario Maker 2, the game that sold no vibes. You guys should go watch Friendly Fire. That's a Friendly Fire reference. I really enjoyed Mario Maker 2. I want to put it into fun. While I didn't play much Mario Maker 2. I played like a little bit. I enjoyed it. I played a little bit on stream. Played some levels. I had some fun. If this was just like me, I would say it's like down the end of fun. Like it was like just me playing it. But like I have to respect Mario Maker 2 because like it's brought me so much like content that I watch online. Like a lot of YouTubers and streamers I like played Mario Maker 2 and like got like a lot of mileage out of that, and that itself was really good. I'm almost tempted to put it at life-changing. I kind of want to do that. Are you just giving yourself a shout out? Good point, I agree. Go follow Parks Mew. Okay, I'm gonna keep Mario Maker 2 at like the low end of life-changing. Maybe, you know, top of fun. Because like, I had some fun, I had some enjoyment. And like, I know like Alpharad Gold, Alpharad Plux, how could it be life-changing if it sold no vibes? Look, sometimes having no vibes, is life-changing within itself. I don't know what I meant when I said that, like, Mario Maker 2 had like, sold no vibes. I don't know why I was so surprised, like, oh, no one bought the game. I don't know, maybe I just, like, maybe I got, like, Mario Maker 1 mixed up for a moment. Your opinion on this game generally confuses and frustrated me. I enjoy it. And I think I enjoyed the YouTube content that I watched more out of. I watched a lot of YouTube on this game. I watched a lot of like YouTube videos on this game. Like Rubber Ross, like I loved watching his his videos, like making like his you know, custom world. Alpharad and Alpharad Deluxe. I really enjoyed watching that. Mario Maker 1 also sold really well, did it? I think maybe I was thinking of the Wii U as a whole. I don't know. Anyway, regardless. I don't know what I'm talking about at any given time. Sometimes my opinions change. If my opinion is different by this time tomorrow, I wouldn't be surprised. But Mario Maker 2 is important to me because, like, I watched like a lot of like YouTubers and like, you know, found like a lot of like content through that, and I enjoyed it. Bro is comparing Switch console number to Wii U software number. Bro is big silly. Bro is big stupid. But you know which bro is not big silly and big stupid? Well, he's kind of silly. It's Wario, baby. The WarioWare games. These are the only two Wario games I have owned and played. I really enjoyed them both, okay? So I'm gonna put them both into fun. I think, okay, I enjoy, what is this one? Get It Together? Okay, yeah, Get It Together. I love that one more than I love Smooth Moves. I think I even want to put it like up to here, maybe? Yeah. And Smooth Moves, I think I'm comfortable putting it around here. It fucks so hard. Like, I had so much fun in, like, playing that. Me and my partner don't have many games or interests that, like, overlap too much. But, like, okay, like, when this game was coming out, he saw it and, like, was like, hey, can I, like, can we get this game? Because, like, he loves the WarioWare series. He's shown me, like, a little bit of, like, the WarioWare series, much like the Rabbids series. And, you know, like, the WarioWare games clicked with me more, but, like, not to the extent where I wanted to, like, get the game. So I was like, you know what, we'll get it for you. You can play it. I might not play it that much. And this game fucks. This game is so fun. I love the art style a lot. Like the little, like, chibi art style. I really enjoyed that quite a lot. And, like, the games and everything. Really cool, really fun. The story mode, also cool. Puro. This game introduced me to the concept of Puro, and I'm so sad he wasn't in my life before then. But yeah, WarioWare Get It Together. Really good game. WarioWare, Move It, not Smooth Moves. WarioWare Move It. I just called it Smooth Moves. My apologies. Smooth Moves, really fun. I enjoyed it. One of the few games that I have sped ran, but didn't like I'm obviously not like, you know, like world record holder or anything. But it's one of the few games I have sped ran. I enjoyed it. I played it on stream. Really, lot of fun. Not as much as Get It Together though. By the way, this next game has a correct answer, and if you place it wrong, I will kill you. It's Luigi's Mansion 3. Now, this is a game that I did play really early on until, like a couple of years ago when it first came out. I played it, I bought it. I was having fun with it. One of the first games one of my earlier games I did, like, make, like, YouTube, like, stream highlights for. A motorbike just drove past. I'm gonna repeat that. So, Waluigi, Luigi's Mansion 3 was one of the first games that, I, like, well, one of the few, like, one of my starting games where, like, I, like, made, like, YouTube content on, like, stream highlights and things, and, like, you know, I enjoy that. I like it for that reason. I enjoyed myself with it. I don't remember how far I got, but I never finished it. I had fun. I did have fun with it. I will be honest, I don't remember too much about it. I know Luigi's awesome. I know there's a cat. There's a cat ghost. It's been so long since I've touched the game. I would not be opposed to revisiting it at a different time to, like, you know, play it again. I think I will put it, like, oh. So it's kind of, like, in, like, the same, like, conversation as, like, 3D World, where, like, I played a little bit, but I never finished it. But, like, I enjoyed this more than 3D World, I think. Check Discord. Hello, fellow Twitch streamer Parksy who told me to kill myself. Fuck you. You know what? I'm staying in this call. No, I'm not. That was a lie. Okay, so apparently I'm not allowed to put Luigi's Mansion 3 anything below life-changing. I haven't finished. I'm sure if I, like, actually, like, replay it, my opinion will be different. I want to get more into the series. I want to, like, play more of it. I would love to play it again, just to, like, you know, actually complete it. But that could be for a different conversation. What is that emote? I agree. Now I know. Okay, like, life changing. That tier is a bit empty. So let's just I adore this game. I really love Yoshi's Island. I haven't played it on stream, so actually, a couple years ago when my computer actually, like, full on broke and I, like, had no computer, that does not count. That does not. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean it doesn't count? I played Yoshi's Island. It was on the Switch. What do you mean it does not count? I really enjoyed it. Okay, like when my computer broke and I wasn't able to, like, stream for a couple of months, you know, I was obviously, like, really, like, sad and upset about that. This is, like, one of the games that, like, comforted me during that time. There's a game that got emulated on the Switch. Oh yeah, and Super Mario Galaxy counts? It's the same thing! This is a game that I played. It was emulated and it's on the Switch. It's not a Switch game. This is a game that is just on the Switch. I have YouTube on this list. Do you think I'm gonna split hairs about semantics like that? I just want to talk about it because like this is the only game in like the Nintendo emulation saga that like I've actually like finished, and I really enjoy it. Like the art style is delightful. The music is fantastic. I did go start to finish with it. The gameplay was super fun, super engaging. The platforming was really fun. There's literally an unaltered Super Nintendo game. Yeah, but it was still on the Switch. And, like, it's still a game I played during, like, the Switch's, you know, lifespan. I want to put it on the list, because, like, you know what? I think I'm gonna put it above Mario Odyssey. Nope, that doesn't feel right. That doesn't feel right, never mind. Every other release game on this list has been altered for Switch. True. You're right. You are right. But, like, it's Mario, it's Yoshi's Island. Like, it's awesome. Like, the bosses were really fun to fight. Like, the music, the music, man. The music is so great. Actually, I did mention how Mario Kart 8 Deluxe has, like, some of my favorite tracks in the booster course. My favorite track my favorite racetrack in the entire Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, like, game is the Yoshi's Island, racetrack. And so it makes sense to, like, have, like, you know, the game itself on par with, like, with Mario Kart 64. Not Mario Kart 64. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. You know what I'm talking about. You seem like the person who would call it Yoshi's Island to Super Mario World 2. I would not. Mario does jack shit. He cries and poop in his pants. He does nothing. Gilgo thinks Yoshi's Island's a Switch game. This is a game that's on the Switch that I've played on the Switch. It counts. It counts on my list. I love it. Fuck you. What is Parks Me saying L for? Let's be honest, they're probably right in telling you L. Hey! You are so right, Snacks. You are so right for that. Hi! Welcome in. How you doing? As you can see, we're ranking, Switch games. Nintendo Switch 1 games that I own. I don't think emulated games count. I'm about to make a tier list saying fuck you. Fucking thank you, damn. You're so real for that. Like, it's okay. It doesn't have to count. This is my list. I want to put Yoshi's Island on here because it's a game I played on the Switch. And I love it. It's awesome. What, am I gonna make like a SNES, like, tier list and only have Yoshi's Island on it? No. That's dumb. Speaking of dumb, Mario and Sonic at the 2020 Tokyo Olympic Games. Oh, I don't even know where I want to put this. I played it for like 4 hours. I think I want to put it. It's a high trash. I think it's like teetering on all right. It was okay. You know what? I'm putting it all right. I'm gonna put it all right. I don't like. I think it's like same situation with like Mario Golf. Not really like. I think I bought it and then kind of like I don't jive with this. Maybe it's the sport games. Why is Fortnite here? Where is Fortnite? Where did I put Fortnite? Ah, there it is. Wait, why is the Sword and Shield DLC 2 separate entries with the Scarlet and Violet DLC is, the same thing? God, this list sucks. Hey, I spent so long trying to find PNGs for what I was looking for. There were so many PNGs I couldn't find. Okay? Like, okay, like, look, the DLCs being separate, feels correct, you know? And like, you know, okay, like the DLCs I also have like similar opinions on for like both of their DLCs. Like this makes sense for them to be like, they're the same image. Yeah, it's the same image. Oh, I see. Yeah, okay, yeah, no, it's the same image. Yeah. Some of these are like the same image. That's also why all of them are like weirdly shaped. I can only find like certain images. This was the only image I can find of the DLC. Without like making my own. But yeah, Mario. There's not much to say about Mario and Sonic at the Tokyo 2020 Olympic Games, or whatever the full title is. It's a Mario Olympics game. There's Sonic there. He's awesome. This is also the only segue I have to talk about the Sega games that I own on my Switch, or have owned. Sonic Forces I did play. I finished it in like a day. You know, big surprise. When this game came out, it got clowned on quite a lot Nobody really liked it. The story's kind of ass. Game very quick. One of my friends at the time also was did speedrun this game and was very that was really fun to watch. And honestly, if I still had this game, I probably would attempt to speedrun it just for the lols. Some of these are the same image. Picks up exclusively single image ones. Okay. Did it. You're welcome. Ratio. I'm kidding. Okay, yeah, like, just, okay, there we go, I picked up more of them. Okay, I think I want to put it in alright. The game, kind of garbo, but, like, kind of in a funny sort of way. The character customization, funny in concept. I wish that, like, those characters, like, did more than just sort of stand there. Sonic Force's only worth is a speed game, to be honest. You're so right. That's why it's not in trash. It's really close. If I had no reason to want to play it again, being the speedrun game, like speedrun reason, it probably would go down here. But like, it's like, if I eventually find a cheap copy of it, I might pick it back up and I might, like, you know, touch it again. Who knows? Probably not. Probably not. The game I absolutely love with all my heart that I played during the Switch's lineup is Super Monkey Ball. Which Monkey Ball is this? I don't know, but dude, it's the first and only Monkey Ball game I've played. I've always wanted to play Monkey Ball. Like I've always wanted to get into Monkey Ball. It's a series that like I've always seen from afar and thought this would be really fun to play one day. And I did get it, and I enjoyed it. I think I will want to put it. I think I do want to put it in fun. I am totally open to like going more into the Monkey Ball series as a whole. This is the first one that came on the Switch. I didn't get the second one. I would love to one day. I just like didn't have the money for it. And I don't know when I will get the money for it. But like if I can find, is that Banana Mania? I think it is. Anyway, if I could find like a cheap copy of like the next one, I would totally buy it. Totally play it. Monkey Ball is so much fun. Like the physics. The physics are cool and interesting. Like, the fact that, like, you're controlling the stage and not the monkey in the ball. Really fun. Also, it has, like, all, like, the Sega characters you can, like, play as and, like, you know, like, put inside a ball. Also very fun. I really like that. I really like this Sega monkey. I didn't like this one, though. Samba de Amigo, I always saw it from afar, similar to Monkey Ball, and while I was more drawn to Monkey Ball, I was like, you know what, Samba de Amigo, like his original design, like looked really cool, like little monkey with a hat. Gilgo when rhythm game is rhythm game. Look, I bought it knowing it was a rhythm game. I bought it not knowing that like the only songs were like actual real life songs and not like game music or whatever. I kind of like went into it thinking like, oh yeah, like all the music is gonna be like monkey theme, not monkey theme. This is like, I was like, weird comparison. I think maybe like, isn't like Crypt of the Necrodancer like a rhythm game as well? But like all the music is like unique to that game. I went into Somebody Amigo expecting the music to be like unique to that game, like, you know, made by like, you know, the game devs and like music people. Gilgo hates jukebox musicals. You bite your tongue. Jukebox musicals are awesome. Fuck you. I'm putting Somebody Amigo in trash. There was no correlation there. But like, I didn't want to play a rhythm game that had like Kesha. Actually, no, Kesha would be awesome. I didn't want to play like I didn't want to have like I didn't want to play a rhythm game that had like Beyonce in it. You know. I think I do want to put it there just because like I didn't enjoy it. I don't know if I still have it or if I like returned it shortly after I bought it. It was good for a stream. But I played it like on stream. That was kind of funny. And also the Sonic music and everything, like that was like a big surprise. I'm like, hell yeah. And like, that's what I wanted. I wanted like video game music, rhythm game. Like if there was I hope like this is the only Samba de Amigo game that has like actual like real music in it. Cause if so, I would like to go back and like actually play a different Samba de Amigo game. And then like, you know, like play a different game. Anyway, regardless. There's no segue between the Sega Monkey to the Nintendo guys. The entire Pikmin series being Switch title is crazy. Like these are games that are on my Switch. These are games I've played on my Switch. And where else am I going to talk about them, you know? Okay, so Pikmin... Oh, gosh, the Pikmin series. I'm gonna make this really easy, really quickly. I haven't played Pikmin 2 yet. I'm gonna play it later this year. Okay, this is my game plan for like the rest of the year. It's just a little like sidestep real quick. So like right now my Switch one is mainly used for like shiny hunting lately. And so like when I have like a big shiny hunting chain like on the like Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, I feel like I can't play any other Switch game because I'll break that chain. So that's why I haven't really played any like Switch 1 games like over the last like 6 months, 8 months, 10 months. So that's one of the reasons why I'm super excited for the Switch 2, so I can play like my Switch 1 games on the Switch 2. So once I get like Switch 2, and then like the hype from like Mario Kart and everything dies down, we'll circle back to like all the Switch 1 games I have that I'd love to play. One of those games will be Pikmin 2, or we will play Pikmin 2 later this year, and I am so excited for it. Pikmin actually was remastered with the Switch. It counts. True, it did. I was trying to like conjure it in my brain, like, okay, how can I like... You said exactly what I was trying to like think in my brain. I was kind of like stalling so I can think of that. They even redid the cutscenes, which is insanely impressive. They still had the files around. Like, oh, they did. Like most remasters have differences between gameplay and cutscenes. Not Pikmin 1 and Pikmin 2 on the Switch. True. You are right, because I trust you. I don't know too much about like remakes and remasters and things. There's not often many games I play that are remasters, except for like Pikmin 1 and 2, and also maybe 3. Pikmin 1 I had a lot of fun with. I think I'm gonna put Pikmin 1 up here, because I had quite a lot of fun. You know, it did feel very stressy. Starting off with Pikmin 3 and making my way around back to 1 from Pikmin 3 was a good idea, because like, you know, like Pikmin 3 and 4, they like weren't very like time restrictive. They still had like, you know, like some restrictions and like, hey, get this done quick. But it was a great way for like a beginner to like, you know, wet their feet and like get into it. So going into Pikmin 1 with the experience of having played Pikmin 3 and 4 was really good, so that way I was able to like really crack in and like, okay, I'm gonna do this, this, and this, and this. If I had gone into Pikmin 1 like as my first entry to the game, I think I might not have enjoyed it as much. Shout out to Starve. We love a bitch. We love a good bitch, man. I'm kind of sad I never like made like stream highlights videos on the Pikmin series. I thought about it, I tried, and then I think I like got sidetracked or like I got burnout or whatever, but like I never did that. I might like loop around and make like a big like, I played all the Pikmin games, here's what I thought. Maybe, I don't know. It's kind of like airing that out. Like that's a thought I've had bounced around my head. Depending on the era, some games will have cutscenes in a different aspect ratio, which is kind of funny. True, it is really funny. Sometimes I do like watching like TV, or like just like seeing TV and movies like in a different aspect ratio, like, huh, old, and I can kind of like pinpoint like, oh, this is before this era. So if I like triangulate the sun and I see the aspect ratio, and then I open up Google and see when this thing was made, I can find out how old the thing is, and I like that. I don't know. I'm just rambling. I haven't streamed in like nearly 2 weeks. I just miss being on the mic. Hi friends. Kiss. Anyway, I really enjoyed Pikmin 1. We're getting sidetracked. I really enjoyed Pikmin 1 quite a lot. Yeah, like the time limit is really strict, but like going into there knowing like, hey, you got a strict time limit, you gotta like really work. Anyway, already Pikmin isn't all in life changing, so I'm gonna kill you. Hey, it's really good. Like, Pikmin 1 is really good. I also really enjoyed Pikmin 3. I think I am comfortable putting Pikmin 3 that close to fun. Because, like, you know, I had so much fun playing it, like, on stream. Like, just, like, the first hour of me playing Pikmin 3 on stream was, like, so fun. Saying the time limit in 1 is strict is cute. Hey, it's stricter than 3 and 4, which is what I have experience with. I haven't played Pikmin 2 yet, so if that's stricter, gulp. Anyway, Pikmin 3 was really fun. I had so much fun playing it on stream. All the Pikmin types were super fun as well. And like, you know, like that, like Pikmin 3 was the game that I first played in the Pikmin series. Parksme bought it for me, and she sent it to me via online website. Like, Parksme sent it to me, bought it for me like as like a gift. I was like, hey, I think I have that note somewhere. Do I have it in this room? Give me a sec. Give me a sec. I'm gonna see if I have it. It's either in this room or it's not in this room. It's up here. Nope, never mind. It's not here. It's not here. I lied. And I got it for no reason. You're welcome. You're welcome. Alright. Let me get back here. But yeah, Parks Me was like, hey, please do not read it out loud. Good point. Very good point. I'm glad I did not find it then. Don't even know what it says anymore. It just basically just says like, hey, this is something that I really enjoy and I want you to also enjoy it. So here, have this. And so I played Pikmin 3. It was really good. I almost want to put it in life-changing because it is what started me down the Pikmin rabbit hole of like, yeah, I enjoy Pikmin, love to play more. I think Pikmin 4 has to go into life-changing though, because like I had so much more fun with Pikmin 4. Like Ochi was really fun. The the little like ghost Pikmin side mini game also really great. Also, Olimar side mine in Pikmin 4 has natural strict time limit. Okay, that was also pretty strict as well. But like still, Pikmin 4 had like the main story where it was like, you know, like not as strict. Pretty awesome. Collecting a bunch of stuff, adventuring around a house. Oh fuck off! What? No, I like it. I really enjoyed it. Like this is not like a this is the best game in the series. This is one that I personally hold dearest into my heart. Maybe not as much. Also pretty strict. As if it's less strict than 1. Did you not just say it was strict? Almost Side Mode in Pikmin 4 has an actually strict time limit. Did you not just say that it was stricter? Or, like, in comparison? You just got better because you played it afterwards? True. Good point, actually. You're right. But still, Pikmin 4, I really enjoyed it. Like, just all the aspects. But why are you saying that as if 1 is stricter than that mode? I did not mean to say that. I'm sorry I misspoke. I meant to say that, like, the Olimar mode for Pikmin 4 is stricter than Pikmin 1. Anyway, regardless, I feel like I need to find something to literally destroy. Have fun! Stay safe! Awesome. Pikmin 4, I really enjoyed. Ochi, really great. I loved, like, the hype for Pikmin 4 was also really good. And just, I just really like this game. I don't have any other words other than I just really enjoyed my time. Playing Pikmin 4. I don't know if I 100%. No, I think I did 100% it. I think I 100%ed it like off on my own, like off stream, but I did like all the main story stuff on stream. And it was just such an enjoyable time for me that like I feel like Pikmin 4 has to be in life changing. I haven't had any drink in like an hour. Let me just. Jamie misconstrued my words and then start her getting pissy at me. I wasn't getting pissy. I'm sorry. Yo, I am a freak. Rawr. Rawr. I don't know why I'm rowing. Anyway, Pikmin 4, I really enjoyed Pikmin 4. Pikmin 1, also enjoyed Pikmin 1. Pikmin 3, okay, so far my order is 4, 3, 1, and 2, exclusively because I haven't played Pikmin 2 yet. I will play it later this year. Once, you know, the excitement of the Switch 2 dies down. That's definitely something I want to, like, play at some point this year. And I'm looking forward to that. And I hope you're all looking forward to it, too. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk on the Pikmin series. Yay! Jazz hand! Pikmin 4 being the top one, it's the worst one as well. It could be it probably is the worst one. But this is, like, a list of, like, where do these sit in my heart? You know? Anyway, gosh, I haven't even thought about the Splatoon series. Like, I've had so long to, like, think about my opinions on all these games. Which, granted, we've made a decent chunk of a headway. Why we white? There we go. Like, you know, we've done quite a lot. In like this first hour. Okay, so Splatoon. I really enjoyed the Splatoon series. I played it like on the Wii U. I had a lot of fun with that. Where do I want to put Splatoon 2? I wish I loved 4 as much as the rest, but it's difficult and the controls just ruined it. Oh yeah, no, definitely, like definitely, I agree. Like Pikmin 4's controls are like very different to like the other Pikmin games, like Pikmin 1 and 2. I guess because like I started with 3 and had Pikmin 4 be my second entry, and I didn't have the experience of Pikmin 1 and Pikmin 2. It was easier for me to adapt because I didn't have that much experience with the other Pikmin games, and also like I played like Pikmin 3 like maybe a year before I played Pikmin 4, so I kind of like just like, you know, forgot the controls and relearned them. So it was like an easier learning curve for me because I didn't like have the other game, like I didn't have the second half of the series like as experienced for me to play. But I really like it, and like exploring like the worlds that are like just like big houses and everything. Very fun, very awesome. I just remembered about that one Steam game that's like Pikmin, and that was really fun. I played that like last year for December. That's a different story. That ain't what we're talking about here. We're talking about Switch games. I'm delaying myself because I don't know where I want to put Splatoon 2. I really enjoyed it. Well, I think I want to put Splatoon 2. Putting it in alright next to Sonic Forces feels like a crime. I think I want to put it here, maybe. I enjoy Splatoon. I'm not like a crazy like die-hard, try-hard for Splatoon. I think I'm somewhere between like a die-hard fan and a casual fan for Splatoon as a whole. I have played all the games. I've like played all the DLCs and everything. I was never really one for like ranked mode or anything. But very fun, very awesome. I think Splatoon 2 should go here. That sounds about right. Cause like, honestly, Splatoon 2 and Splatoon 3, they're alright games. But the DLCs for both of those games, I really enjoy. I think I enjoy the DLCs of those games. I definitely enjoy Splatoon 2's Octo expansion more than I like Splatoon 2 as a whole. I think I'm willing to put it up here in fun, like near Pikmin 1. I meant to say Pikmin 3. I'm putting it near Pikmin 3. I really enjoy Splatoon 2 Octo expansion. Okay, side note, Splatoon 2, I never finished like the campaign, like the story mode for it. I've done the story mode for 1 and 3, but I haven't finished 2. One day, might circle back to it. Although, granted, I did watch Parksme play it on her own YouTube channel, and you know, like her VODs, no, onto her Twitch channel, and her VODs go onto her YouTube. There we go. I did play Splatoon 2. No, I watched her play Splatoon 2 story mode, so I probably don't have to like go back and play it myself. But the DLC, the story for Splatoon 2 DLC was really, really fun. Like just Octolings as a whole, as a concept. You literally went to bed at around the same time you stopped. Yeah, but like did I watch the VOD? I'm coming back to the VOD. I enjoyed watching you play the story mode. How does that count as finishing it? I'm not saying I finished Splatoon 2 story mode. I'm saying I don't need to go back and finish it because I can just watch like somebody else play it, you know? I can get the same enjoyment like watching someone play it that I can, you know, actually playing it for myself. But yeah, I think Splatoon 2 should go here above alright, because I enjoy it. It was a game that I played a lot like with my friends when this was like the Splatoon game. The Octo expansion was really good. The story in it was really great. The climax as well, while challenging for myself, was also like just really fun. The entire Splatoon 2 Octo expansion was just a delight to go through. Like the underground, like the train, like the menu hub was really cool. Like, of all the things for me to be like, wow, this game is awesome. Like, the menu design for the levels is not one of those things that everyone's like, wow, this is so great. But, like, I like the little things, and like the little details of all that was really cool. Fighting, like in the Splatoon 2, like when you're like you're an Octoling, like being an Octoling was also really cool at the time as well. And like fighting like I think it was like your character, like your Splatoon character, like Agent 2 or whatever, or 3, I think it was. Fighting up against like your previous character, also really fun. I enjoyed that, and the climax also really great. Really love Splatoon 2 Octo expansion. That was fantastic. I don't think I played it like on stream. I think I played that like, yeah, I did the expansion like by myself, like separately. Which I kind of wish I did stream it so everyone else could like watch it. But I really enjoyed it. Splatoon 3, I also enjoy. I enjoy a lot of games. That's why there's only one slightly negative tier. Splatoon 3, I did enjoy it. I think I want to put it. I'm gonna put it in fun. At the very least, I think. I enjoyed it more than I liked Splatoon 2, but not as much as Octo Expansion. I think the story was really good. I like how it it united all the previous like characters and like the story mode with it being like the end of like the era for like the free Splatoon games for like the story mode and everything was really good. I did finish the story mode for Splatoon 3. So that's something. The gameplay pretty okay. And whatnot. I think I want to put it there. I think I do want to put it there. I think I definitely played more Splatfests for Splatoon 2 than I did for Splatoon 3. But the final Splatfest where all the idols came together was really, really good. Like, that felt like a good, like ending space. Like, it was like Splatfest, like, you know, whatever. But like, I don't know what I mean by that, but like that final Splatfest where like all the idols are like together and like it's like a big festival, like that made me sob uncontrollably. Like, yeah, I love these characters. I love like the world of Splatoon. I really enjoy like this narrative, and having it come to an end like that, like with like a big celebration. It was a big colorful celebration of what the Splatoon series was. And I really liked that. I really liked that quite a lot. And like the ending for like the campaign as well. Which I don't want to like. I'm trying to like be vague with like a lot of like story things because I don't know like who has and hasn't done certain games. But like just like the narrative, like the ending of that was also really cool. I also really liked that. Honestly, like anytime like Katamari Incantation plays, I'm like, fuck yeah, this is awesome. This is the hype. It is epic. Side order. So I did play this a little bit on stream, but I think I mainly played it off stream quite a lot. It was fun. It was alright. I think I want to put it... It's either like a low fun or a high alright. I think a low fun. I think it's a low fun moment. Like I think I did do like all there was, I'm pretty sure, for side order. Like, I got to, like, the end and, like, you know, fight Smollusk, quite a lot. I'm pretty sure I finished it. I definitely got to a point where, like, it seemed like I finished it, so, like, I stopped playing. It was, like, fun, like, I don't want to say roguelike, because that doesn't feel correct. But I'm gonna say it just for the sake of, like, me discussing about it. Like, it was fun. I enjoyed it. Now I'm just, like, looking around. Okay, yeah. It's literally a roguelike. Okay, my brain was considering it a roguelike. I was worried that someone may say it wasn't a roguelike, so I was like preparing myself for that. Yeah, I enjoy roguelikes more than I expected to like roguelikes. You know, now that I'm like thinking about it more, I think I do want to put it like maybe I think there. I think there's a good spot. Oh, okay. You know what? We'll just leave it like we will leave it like this for a minute. But like it's a continuation of like it's like sort of like a continuation of like the Octo expansion, where like it's like meant to be like the same like Ancient 8 and everything, and like, you know, Marie, Marina and Pearl being there. It's like, oh, awesome, they're great. If we start getting semantic about what counts as a roguelike, there's only like 12 games ever, so true. Good point. Very good point. Very good point. I think I want to put it there. I think I want to put it there, actually. Very fun. I enjoyed it. Basically, I enjoyed all these games. Except for these two. They know what they did. We should talk about Pokemon now. Because Pokemon is a series that's like so near and dear to my heart. That it makes sense for there to be like so many Pokemon games on this list. I think I put them in order of like what games I'm pretty sure I put these in release order, so we'll like go through there, not including the spin-offs or anything. Let's go Pikachu and Eevee. I think I do want to put it in life-changing. While the games themselves, okay, if I was like, the games themselves, they're pretty fun, they're pretty alright. I think I would put them in the fun, like in the fun tier. But like just the fact that like I've been like shiny hunting like in this game with like two of my best friends, like Beta-Me and Parksimu, over the last year. I think that like Let's Go and Pikachu and Eevee, are they life-changing? Okay, they're top of fun. They're top of fun. I thought about it. Like, this game is a vessel for bonding with my friends, and I love that for that. But I guess I'm trying to like, you know, compare it for like, what do these games mean? Like how do these games like, you know, stack up to everybody else? Maybe I like Monkey Ball better. They're good games. I like the art style quite a lot. Like the catching mechanic and like the battle, like just like the gameplay is a nice break from like the common like, you know, fighting mechanics that the fighting mechanics are still there, granted. But like, you know, like catching like wild Pokemon and like leveling up like you know your Pokemon by catching Pokemon is like, you know, it's interesting. I'm glad they only did it for one game, but I'm glad they still did it regardless. Making the top tier life-changing, you are stopping yourself from saying you love them just because you didn't play them when you were depressed, by the way. Good point. Very good point. Maybe I do want to put them in life-changing. Like, I do really like them quite a lot. I did play Pikachu and I did play Eevee. I don't remember if I streamed them or not. I think actually, Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee were the first games I got at like a midnight release. Like me and my friend like, went to go get them, and then like we like, you know, played it on the ride home, and we had a lot of fun like doing that. The art style's really cute. I have always been a fan of the 3D chibi art style for Pokemon games, so like I'm completely biased when I'm putting this above the other Pokemon games. Spoilers. Then none of these are going. None of these other Pokemon games are going into life-changing. This one's gonna stay there. Probably low life-changing. I'll think about that. I'll think about that later. Is Let's Go even chibi? I would consider it be pretty close. Chibi-like, if you will. Regardless, I really enjoyed it. The fact that, like, we've only gotten, like, a Let's Go Kanto generation sort of games is a bit sad, but, like, you know, like I did say, like, a little bit ago, I'm glad that they've only done one game where the gameplay is like this. I wish they had done it with, like, a different, like, generation or, like, with a different sort of game, so that way we could have had, like, more Pokemon than, like, the base 151 from, like, Gen 1. But, like, still, pretty fun, pretty cool. Google, not AI, says, Chibi describes an art style common in anime featuring characters with large heads, large eyes, and small bodies. I would consider, like, their head, I think their bodies are, like, more medium. Let's go Pikachu, Eevee, Pro Tags. Okay, images. Okay, so the official art is less chibi. You're right, actually. Maybe I wouldn't consider it to be chibi. That's literally just a child. You're right. Regardless of whatever the exact words are, I enjoy the art style quite a lot for Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. And like the game, like the story is like the same old, like, you know, like you know, Gen 1 sort of like it's the same story. It's the same story of what I'm trying to say. But like still an enjoyable time. I enjoyed it quite a lot. I need to take a sip of water real quick. Hello. Yeah, like, you know, like if I I think I'm gonna keep it in life-changing. And the fact that, like, me and Parksimu and Beta-Me have been, like, shiny hunting in Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee for, like, over a year now has been a really fun project for, like, us to, like, do. Oh, go Power Rangers! Kill this man! Awesome. Dead. Anyway. Good work, Power Rangers. You killed him. But yeah, I really enjoyed, like, our shiny hunting streams together. Like, it's like a, like, whenever we can, like, hopefully weekly kind of thing. I really enjoyed our shiny hunting we've been doing over the last year. And I don't think we would have like kept like we may have kept up with it with a different game, but like just like the simple like catching sort of system, like this like then like the simple like shiny hunting method that is in Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee makes it more compelling to like keep playing it. Anyway, I like that. I like Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. It goes there. Pokemon Sword and Shield. I did enjoy Pokemon Sword and Shield, so I am willing to put it in fun. Maybe I'm trying to like remember. I'm trying to like call back to my time of playing Sword and Shield. Excuse me. Sorry, I just did a little burpy burp. I enjoyed my time. I definitely had fun. Gigantamaxing. I don't think I was a big fan of Gigantamaxing like when this game first came out. And like by that I mean like I wasn't like super ecstatic for it. I was like neutral for it. I've always been neutral to the concept of I've always been neutral to the gimmick that is Gigantamaxing. So like, it's not like my favorite like, you know, Pokemon gimmick or anything. The Pokédex, pretty cool. Although a bunch of them I'm conjuring them in my brain, but I can't remember a lot of their names. No, actually, I think I can remember a lot of them. Never mind. Sword and Shield was good. It was good. It did have its goofy moments from time to time. I think I want to put it there. Yeah, it's like on par with like WarioWare Move It and Sparks of Hope. I wouldn't be opposed to playing it again now that like the whole like Dexit like, you know, like thing. When this game first came out, there was a big controversy of like the Pokédex like, you know, not being like as extensive as it had in previous games, which like the Dexic thing is not like a big deal. It's sure kind of sad that like you can't have every single Pokemon in your game at the same time. But like you know, now but like I've always felt like, yeah, look, at some point, like, Game Freak were gonna, like, stop, like, having every single Pokemon in the games. Like, it was a long time coming. It was gonna happen, if not then for Scarlet and Violet, or the next game up. You know, like, there's too many Pokemon at this point. And it's okay if Furfrou is not in every single game. You know what I'm saying? From what I remember, Gen 8 Pokédex felt half-baked. Some of them felt a little bit like that. I remember like during like the leaking days of the of like when the Pokédex was starting to like get leaked and everything, there were some Pokemon that like I saw that I was like, oh, this looks like a Metal evolution. I can't wait to see what it evolves into, and then it didn't. Or there was other Pokemon that I was like, this looks a little bit weird. I'm sure this is a fake leak, and once the game comes out, it won't look like this. And then it did, and so I was kind of like, odd. Eldegoss. Would you stop using Eldegoss as an example for the entire Pokédex? I didn't even mention Eldegoss! But you're right, I was talking about Eldegoss. I felt like Gen 7 designs were stronger. Gen 7 was so awesome, though. Meanwhile, 99% of people even transferred, Meanwhile, 99% of people even transferred any Pokemon anywhere, whether they are available in-game natively or not. Oh, never even. True. Like, not everybody, like, transfers every single Pokemon in the Pokédex. Like, not everybody has a living dex. I think I had one at some point, and then after that I was like, yep, I've done it. That's good enough. That's good enough for me. You know, only a small amount of people will want to use, like, every single Pokemon in their game. So, like, it's okay if, like, the Pokédex is, like, limited, because that means that, like, you appreciate what you have, and whatever you don't have, you appreciate the next time they come around. Some of my favorite Pokemon are Gen 8. I don't understand why everyone thinks the Dex is mid. The Dex is okay. Now that I've had enough time to sit on it, like, a lot of the Dex I'm, like, neutral to glad about, and there's, like, very few of them that I'm kind of, like... There's only a select few that I kind of think are mid. Or, like, you know, not the best. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm using mid as, like, a negative word. Why are you suddenly reading all my messages in the content voice? Because I want to make sure that my voice is clear when I am reading what you're saying. So that way, I don't, like, I have a habit of, like, reading chat, and I kind of smush all the words together. Like, this is the thing I have about, like I've noticed in my streams in general. I have a habit of when I'm, like, talking fast, all the words kind of get smushed together. So I'm trying to, like, work on that so that way I can talk clearly. And if I were to, like, you know, like, turn, like, streams like this into, like, a more condensed YouTube video with, like, more condensed, like, thoughts, the words aren't all smushed together. Because sometimes when I'm trying to, like, cut around my, like a stutter or like me saying something, my words are very run on, like my words are very like smushed together and it makes it hard to edit, so I'm trying to like work on that as a whole. But yeah, like, I think a lot of the Gen 8 designs are okay. There's a couple of them that I'm like, hell yeah, these are awesome. No, there's plenty of them that I'm like, hell yeah, these are awesome. A lot of them that I'm like, yep, these are okay. Not my cup of tea, but I don't hate them. There's only a few that I like kind of dislike in some way, but I don't think there's any. I hate Carcol. Never mind. Carcol's concept cool. I just don't like his eyes. Is Carcol the middle one? That's the one I don't really like the face design for. Parkspirit, name your top 3 from Gen 8. Dreadnought, Corviknight, Appleton. I love the Appleton line. That's a good line. That's a solid fella. I'm not that big on Flapple, but Appleton, Applin, and I haven't met Driplin and Hydrapple yet, but I know I will love them. I will love them so much. Literally the few really strong designs. True, they are strong designs. I think they're pretty neat for what they are. Appleton, the Applin line. I'm like, fuck yeah, that's awesome. My ass is gonna make an entire video complimenting every Gen 8 Pokemon because of your judgmental ass. Do it. Do it, bitch. I would watch the shit out of that and share it everywhere and tell people to go and watch it. I had to sit up, sorry. My chair likes to sink. Yeah, like the Applin line's cool. Like the Galarian Weezing line looks interesting. I would like to use it one day. I haven't yet, but like they're also really cool. Mr. Rhyme, while I'm not that big on like the Mr. Mime line outside of Mime Jr., Mime Jr. and Mr. Rhyme are my 2 examples. I think they're awesome. Are we looking at the Pokedex? You know, this makes sense. It makes sense to like look at the Pokedex when we're talking about the Pokemon and like Pokemon games. Half of these are great and most of the rest are just good, y'all are whack. I mean, everyone has different opinions. The starter lines are, I think the starter's really cool. Grookey as a whole, pretty solid line. I prefer Sobble really, but like, look at that guy. Like that's a good Pokemon line right there. A couple that the earlier game, I think a lot of the early game Pokemon I'm not that huge on. So I'm kind of like, because I can only really remember like the early game Pokemon in a way. I'm not saying these are bad designs. Like, these are okay designs. They just don't appeal to me personally. The only weakness this Pokedex has is its starters. Or you don't like what I said 30 seconds ago then, huh? The Fever line's pretty cool. Never used it before. Wooloo, look at that guy. He's so round. Yeah, okay, Applin, that's a good fucking line. Look at those fellas. Appleton, that's my boy right there. Cramorant, okay, now we're starting to get into the ones like I enjoy quite a lot. Cramorant is really cool. Sizzlipede and Centiskorch, I would love to use one. There's so many good Pokemon before you even get to the wild area. I forgot about the wild area for a second. Like, the wild area is just a really cool concept. How, like, it's kind of like, I'm not saying it's open world, but like it's a big open area where like a bunch of Pokemon spawn in different like locations in that big area. And like it feels, it's a really good idea. I like that quite a lot. So yeah. I really want to close out Google Ads. Soz. There we go. I have just the habit of like blocking out Google Ads a lot. The Clobberpuss, I haven't used this line before, but like he's a fella. The Sinistea line, also really cool. Oh, the Hatterene, the Impidimp line, I have used the Impidimp line. These guys are awesome. Obstagoon, Berserker, this is probably my favorite like Meowth variant. Cursula, Surfetch, Mr. Rhyme, that's the fella. That's the boy. Phalanx, that's my dudes. That's my fucking dudes right there. Like, the earlier stuff, I'm not that big on, but, like, as the later on you get, Frostmoth, Snom, like, Indeedee looks interesting. I kind of like its design. I don't think I'd use one, but I'm like, yeah, this guy's awesome. Also, I'm not saying normal's my favorite type, but I find it really interesting when a Pokemon has has two typings and one of those is normal, because it's like, yeah, it's just a normal guy, but there's something going on there. Like, it's just interesting to like try and execute like a something normal type or a normal something type. I literally used to be an advocate to put Graplock in Smash Bros. I can see why they chose like Incineroar over Graplock though, because like I guess being a starter is more of like a notable Pokemon. Don't look at Lucario, don't look at Mewtwo, don't look at the other ones. Like if you had to choose between Graplock and Incineroar, I think the big Fire Cat makes more sense. This guy would be awesome to be in Smash, I agree. My favorite Gen 8 Pokemon, Incineroar. Okay, look, you know what I'm talking about. I'm not... Okay, yeah, he's a Gen 8 Pokemon. The Alchemy line is really interesting how, just like how there's, like, so many variants to Alchemy that, like, you can, like, evolve. Very interesting, I like that. The Q Fountain Copperaja, very interesting. Okay, the fossils are also really fascinating. Just, like, the fact that, like, you can, like, mix and match fossils and, like, there's, like, 4 of them, and they, like, you can see, like, different aspects and, like, just, like, all the different, like, there's different things going on here. And the fossils are really here. Sword and Shield weren't even out when Incineroar was put in Smash, you dense brick. Was it not? I don't own Smash. I don't play Smash. I almost put Smash Bros. On the list just so I could put it in trash, but I didn't. Just for the fact that I don't play Smash Bros. Smash came out like a week after Let's Go. Oh, it did, didn't it? The Dracloak line. I've always wanted to use this Pokemon. This Pokemon's like so awesome. He's cool. Okay, these guys, the new Reggies they've added, and like these fuck-ass horses as well. And let's not talk about Let's Go. Let's not talk about Legends just yet, because we're not there yet. We're talking about the other guys. We're talking about all of these guys. So you know what? Now that we've like gone through the decks again, I think I do want to put Sword and Shield, maybe like right here. Like, no, I'm putting it above Galaxy. I was gonna say before Gilgo made me explode. Yeah. What were you gonna say before I made you be all mad at me? Reasonable mad, but mad nonetheless. But yeah, Sword and Shield, I think it goes there. The story's okay. You can kind of like you can see where the story is going like from a mile away. But like that doesn't matter. Like a story being predictable does not make it a bad game. It was still a fun time. There's so much good about Sword and Shield, but a few small bad aspects make people put down the entire generation. The Pokédex is a perfect example of that. True. Good point. A few bad designs, and the entire thing is mid. True. I mean, people have their own opinions, but I agree. Like, the Dex is pretty good. Now that like I've like had enough time to like sit and like think about it, the Dex is really good. I don't care too much about like the early Pokédex, but like the second half of that Pokédex, awesome stuff. Very much awesome stuff. Now, here's the interesting thing about like the Sword and Shield DLC. I have both of them, but I never finished both of them. I got a lot further along with the second DLC than I did the first DLC. They're both alright. I think I want to put them somewhere around here, maybe. Because, okay, okay, in the second DLC, there's a section where, like, you go into, like, dens, and you can, like, fight, like, different Pokemon, and at the very end, there's, like, a big Pokemon, and, like, that, like, you can catch the Pokemon you fight along the way. I don't remember what it's called, but I know that was, like, a big shiny hunting method, and, like, that was fun. I had a bit of fun playing that. There's, like, the little storyline with Calyrex was also an enjoyable thing. I never really got, I don't think I even got to, like, the Kubfu. I don't think I got a Kubfu. I like made it like I made like no process in the first section of that. At the very end, there's a Pokemon. You mean a legendary? They're all big. Okay, I think it was a legendary. I just wanted to say a big Pokemon in case it wasn't a legendary, and it was just a Snorunt or something. Don't even get me started on the box art. The box art is like so sad. Like it's just like the legendaries, and also like their color with a gradient. Like there's not much going on with the box art for Sword and Shield. But the entire point of that, is that they're big. Good point. I forgot what Gigantamaxi was for a second. I forgot what it was. Oh, I'm so silly. Anyway, I think I want to put the DLC there because I had fun with what I played, but I didn't get very far, so I can't judge the entire thing. I don't think I got to Regieleki or like Regidrago. I didn't get to like the Regis in the second DLC, but I got close. I got close to that, and I just didn't touch it. Gilgo, that was making fun of the guy Stax was talking about the other day. True, good point. Anyway, Legends Arceus. Pokemon Legends Arceus. I really enjoyed that. I'm so sad I didn't get to play Pokemon Legends Arceus on stream. Because for those long-time viewers of my channel, my computer, like, crapped itself mid-stream while playing this game. And that was the last stream I could do for, like, several months until, like, I bought a new computer. That year was rough for my bank account. I'm still feeling the waves. But Pokemon Legends Arceus was really fun. Wow, Pokemon Emerald's box art is so sad and disappointing, hey! I liked Legends Arceus. I enjoyed Legends Arceus. I would love to play it on stream just so like we can do it together. But Parksmew herself has said that the game is not playable for a second run, so I'm hesitant to touch it again. But I enjoyed it quite a lot. The climax was really good, with like Giratina, and Volvo? No, that's a car. Bolo was cool. Like the catching mechanic, like the gameplay brought a nice breath of fresh air to the Pokemon series. I wouldn't call it life-changing, but it was fucking good. It was still pretty good. I think I do want to put it up here, maybe? I think it's definitely up here in fun. I enjoyed it once and lost my save file and literally haven't been able to replay it because of how boring and grind it is once the novelty wears off. So I just can't do the late game shiny hunting anymore. True. Fair point. And I'm so sorry about that. I'm so sorry that you couldn't do that. Maybe now that like enough time has passed, maybe it's like not something you can replay like right away, but like you can replay like once like every year or so at most. I can't wait for the stream to be over and half of the list is just fun and the rest is incredibly frustrating. Hey! True. True, good point. I mean, look, we made some good headway. We're almost done with Pokemon. Why are we white? Stop that. But yeah, I enjoyed Legends Arceus quite a lot. Like the catching mechanic of like where you can catch Pokemon like outside of battle was like so much fun. The storyline was also really the storyline was really enjoyable. Like Legends being like set in the past as well was also really fascinating because you can see like, you know, things like are starting to shape where the series is where the universe is going and everything. And a lot of the Pokédex, like the Pokemon that they've introduced in this game are really awesome as well. Hold on, can we circle back? Can we circle back? Okay, let's circle back to the Gen 8 Pokédex because like this is also where they are. Like, Cleavor is cool, Ursaluna is cool, Basculegion, I'm so impressed by Basculegion. Sneasler, that's my friend right there. If you say anything bad about Sneasler, I will respect you, but I will judge you. Overquill's okay. We don't talk about that guy. We don't talk about the guy down there. Overquill's okay. Overquill is my bro. I wish I could get to know Overquill more. His name is so awesome. Overquill? Like, come on. If that's not cunty as fuck, I don't know what is. It's a good name. It's a fun name. I like that. Missed the point of what I was making fun of you for? Yeah, probably. I miss a lot of points. But I don't miss Overquill's points, because there's a lot of them. I think one day, I do want to circle back around and play Legends Arceus, like, on stream, just so, like, my chat can also enjoy it, like, with me. But I'm glad I still got to experience it, regardless. I saw him in the Scarlet and Violet DLC, and I was like, hell yeah, fuck yeah, I agree. Now there's a reason why I only put, Pokemon, Brilliant Diamond here, and not have Shining Pearl. Because the thing is, right, is like, I have played Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. I have played Sword and Shield. I have played Scarlet. I don't know why I included Violet, because I have not played Violet. Ignore that guy. I did not like this game enough to replay it again on the other version. This is also a trash option. I did not like Pokemon Brilliant Diamond in the slightest. Like, that was probably the only game that, like, I, like, got, like, partway through and I was bored with, and I just wanted to, like, finish it so I could just not touch it again. I, like, got to the end, I beat the gyms, I beat the Elite Four, and I'm like, alright, I'm never touching this again. We played it on stream, and, like, there was, like, a very certain turning point where I'm like, I'm done playing. I don't want to touch this anymore. I didn't even get halfway through it. Exactly, like, it wasn't really fun or engaging to play. I don't know if, okay, I only played Platinum as a kid. I played Platinum all the way to the end. I didn't play Diamond or Pearl as a kid. Granted, Platinum was my first Pokemon game, so I'm a little bit biased of, like, the original over the remake. Like, I was excited. This game is a disappointment, because I was excited for, like, a different company besides Game Freak to get a hold of a Pokemon game. Because, like, when this game first came out, there was, like, all these talks of, like, Game Freak being, like, overworked, having a lot of games under their belt. And so I wanted this game to do well, so that way the Pokemon company can see, other people besides Game Freak can make a good Pokemon game. And it didn't. And I'm just kind of sad about that, you know? I've never finished a Sinnoh game, though. True, good point. I have tried to go back to, like, finish a Sinnoh game. I've only, like, been able to, like, finish, like, my original Platinum save. I've never been able to, like, go back and, like, replay, and, like, finish a Sinnoh game. It's the fault of you guys, who were giving, like, a year to develop the game. Totally. Yeah, look, it's not their fault. I get it. I was just disappointed, you know? It was just a bit of a disappointment. I didn't like it. And I did get bored of it. And, I did not care enough to, like, get, to get Shining Pearl. So that's why Brilliant Diamond is here. And not Shining Pearl, because I did not care enough. I did not care enough to go and find a PNG of Shining Pearl as well. Ilka literally put out 2 stunning anime games after BDSP. I hope they did, One Piece Odyssey and Sandland. I did hear good things about One Piece Odyssey. I am really glad that, like, they did do well with that. I'm not saying, like, Ilka is a bad game company. Not in the slightest. Like, you know, Mario, like, One Piece Odyssey, from what I've heard, is a really good game. I'm sure they can make good things. Their execution of this game wasn't very good, and I'm so sad, like, it wasn't very good. Because then the Pokemon company probably won't give this chance to another game development group or anything. Odyssey was so good they actually incorporated it into the card game. I did see that because I do buy the One Piece card game booster packs from time to time, and I do have a couple of, like, the Odyssey cards. So yeah, the Odyssey was good. I've never played it. I haven't played a single One Piece game. I'd love to one day. But that's a different discussion. That's a different day. But yeah, I did not like Brilliant Diamond. And a lot of my, and, like, I guess, like, you can think, like, oh, just because, like, I went into it, like, high hopes or whatever. Or, like, oh, the nostalgia. I have IRL friends who played it who weren't expecting much, and they were still kind of bored. Like, casual friends, diehard Pokemon fans, casual fans, like, a bunch of friends who I have who have played Brilliant Diamond, they did not enjoy that. A lot of people did not enjoy it. Hold on. Gilgo, hello. Did I say something stupid again? This is an awesome playlist, by the way. The sentence implied you were actually expecting BDSP to be going good, to be good going in. I wasn't expecting it to be good. I was hoping it would be better than I was hoping it would be okay. It would be good. I wasn't expecting it to be good. Like, look, when they like revealed like a lot of like the art style and like the trailers and everything, I was like, oh, this kind of looks like it might be bad. But I was hoping to be proven wrong, I guess. Scarlet and Violet. We should probably move on to Scarlet and Violet. Scarlet and Violet. I can't get my words out. Scarlet and Violet were really good. I enjoyed them. I think I do want to put them here. You know what? Maybe on par with Splatoon 3. I really enjoyed the story. The open world aspect of it, the fact that like you can do like the gym challenge and like other challenges like in whatever order that you want to, even though there's like a sort of like order that you're supposed to take them in. Regardless, like the actions that you can take in this game, like the story beats that you can progress in your, like you can progress them at your own pace, and in whatever order. That's really good. I really like that. I hope they do something similar in a future Pokemon game. I really enjoy it. It was very obvious from frame 1 that the devs made the game in a cave with a pile of scraps. They are not Iron Man. No, you're right. You're right. That is a totally correct thing to say about Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. I agree. But I was hoping it could at least... It wasn't going to be great. I was hoping it wasn't going to be bad. That was kind of disappointed. Anyway, Scarlet and Violet were really good. I really like that. I really like it. The art style, art style does not look bad to me. It just doesn't tickle my brain. Like I said, I really like the more cartoony art style of Pokemon. You know, like Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, Gen 6 and Gen 7. I favor those art styles more than like the newer games and everything. Still pretty fun. It looked pretty okay. There was a lot of glitches, which were funny at launch. I hope they patched them out. I haven't played the game since it launched. I've only played Scarlet, and I believe Violet was the one that had the most glitches on launch instead of Scarlet. So, like, I didn't get to see a lot of it, like, myself. This Pokemon Scarlet and Violet's art style is unfinished textures. Okay, a little bit. It's a little bit like that. But it could have looked worse. It could have been Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl again. The Pokedex, I'm not that big on the Pokedex. There's a lot of standout Pokemon that I'm like, wow, this guy is awesome. This guy is great. But there's a lot more that I'm kind of like indifferent to, or I'm not that impressed with. Just like mid. Not bad mid, just like standard mid. You know what I'm saying? Pokemon frames drops and Pokemon unending bugs. Yeah. Look, the frame drops, and like just like pop in and pop out. Like a lot of like the visual like issues, I'm hoping get fixed with like the not Splatoon 2. A lot of the visual issues that like the game has, I'm hoping gets fixed with the Switch 2, the Splatoon 2 update. You are correct. My mom has messaged me asking me to find the remote for her TV that's downstairs. I will finish this point really quickly, and I'll go on a very quick BRB. I enjoyed Scarlet and Violet. I really enjoyed like the plot of it. The climax of the story. I really enjoyed that. Like, I feel like that was like a little bit of like a plot twist. Like, you could probably like pick up the pieces of like, oh, something's going on here, but like was different enough from previous games that I'm like, hang on a second. This is kind of fun. Like, it was really crazy. Like, the little plot twist at the end where like, with the professor. Again, I don't want to spoil any of, like, the stories for anything in case somebody, like, is watching this and they want to, like, experience some of this, like, for their own, like, all on their own. For SB, I feel like the story was okay. Probably one of the better ones in a while. True. The open world stuff was handled relatively sloppy. Designs were okay. Nothing super stands out for me when I remembered. True. I get that. Some of the designs were kind of like, okay, I agree. I love the ambition of the open world stuff, and like just like how you can, you know, go and do things at your own pace and everything. I did like that. We got confirmation recently. The Switch 2 patch is also increasing the render distance, by the way. Ooh, awesome. I know the game was a product of crunch, and I don't know at this point. The games are like always okay. Yeah, look, there is obvious signs of crunch. I'm hoping that like Nintendo and like the Pokemon Company are letting Game Freak, you know, cook games longer, so that way they are better on launch. Scarlet Violet literally has the best writing in the entire series. Bite me, true, good point. And open world is one of the best in the genre. If you don't consider the scaling, I love most of the designs. Yeah, no, like the character designs I quite like a lot. Very fun. Star, quick, Star. You tell everybody about what your. I didn't mean to go to my face. Star, tell me what your favorite video game on the Switch is. Info dump for several minutes. I'll be back in like 2 minutes. Don't touch that dial. Thank you, Stardust, for telling me that she has 900 hours in Mario Maker 2. I agree, and by I agree, I mean, good point. Very good point. Mario Maker 2, I did put up pretty high. It's in fun. It's in fun. Welcome back, everybody. My name is Markiplier. That's a lie. Hello. I had to go find a TV remote for my mother. For my mother, the TV remote was underneath a cat. She didn't want to lift up the cat. Anyway, I did like have a quick read at like what you guys said while BRB. Counterpoint. I literally watched somebody beat the game gyms last just because they wanted to prove they could do the other two paths without their Pokemon obeying them. True. That sounds really fun, actually. Can you like send me a link to that? Because that sounds really interesting. Star, how are you doing today? I didn't really like. I had to like leave real quick, so like I didn't get to say anything. But Star, hope your day is going well. Good morning. It is 10 a.m. on a Saturday, no less. Happy Saturday, everybody. Saturday is for the boys. You'll never believe who it was that did that. Is his name Retweet Games? Okay, so this is like a recap of what we're going through right now over the last like 2 hours, going through all these games. I want to say we're like halfway there for the games. We got life-changing, we got fun, alright, trash, never played. All of my life-changing games, really high up there. I love them. Honestly, any game in alright and above, I got some enjoyment in. I don't think Splatoon 3 should be... Sorry, I don't think Splatoon 2 should be in alright. I think it should be in fun. I think, like, I enjoyed it. Although, I never finished the story, though. That's the thing. You know what? Maybe it stays there. Maybe it does stay there. I sent you the playlist. Oh, yep, it was Mr. RT Game himself. One day I'll watch RT Game's content. And now, you know, we also got the trash pile down here of games where I'm like, this is not the vibe. I think I will put Mario Sunshine at the top of trash. Like, it's top of the trash pile, basically. Another game I will be adding to never played is the Scarlet and Violet DLC. Parks and You did buy it for my birthday last year. I played like an hour, and I haven't touched it. Not because I haven't wanted to, but because when I did play it, I was like during like my subathon during December, so I didn't really get a chance to actually play it. So, you know, I have it. I played a little bit, didn't get to play the rest of it. I think I would like to play more of it later this year. Why are you even doing Tears of Everything's just fun to you? I want an excuse to talk about all the games that I like, and you know, having it in like a tier list format makes sense, I suppose. But yeah, from what I've seen from the Scarlet and Violet DLC, it looks really fun. I hear like the Ogre Pond storyline's also really fun and like really great, and like Grape Juice guy, I don't know what his name is. I think it's Kieran. His arc he goes through during the DLC, I've heard is really fascinating to like look at. And I am excited to like, you know, check it out eventually. Maybe this year, like same thing with Pikmin 2. Now that Switch 2 is coming out, we can probably, you know, circle back to the Switch 1 games I haven't had a chance to play lately. That sounds a bit backwards, regardless. Pokemon spin-off games. There hasn't been too many Pokemon spin-off games I have played on the Switch. That being only 3 of them. So let's start with Pokemon Snap. I was trying to think to myself, like, wait, no, I played Detective Pikachu, but that's on the 3DS. That is not a Switch game. Pokemon Snap, it was okay. It was okay. Okay, like, everything was fun, but, like, okay, like, when I mean by, like, everything from alright above, I got some level of enjoyment from. I wouldn't say, like, Sonic Forces is fun. I got some ironic enjoyment out of it. Or, like, I enjoyed part of it for a little bit of time. Some games have a bit of, like, a difficulty curve, or, like, just, like, gameplay that, like, doesn't exactly synergize with me. So that's why I think I'm gonna put Pokemon Snap down here, because, like, I enjoyed it. There were some points where, like, the controls or, like, just the gameplay was, like, a bit frustrating for me in particular. But that's a skill issue on my part. I totally accept that. Not every game is meant to fit for me. Some games, I can enjoy to a certain extent, but if the gameplay is, like, not the vibe for me, then that's okay. Do I want to put it, like... I think I will put it here, actually. That this feels comfortable. I got to the end of the game. It was fun to, like, look at all the Pokemon, like, wow! Look at Bidoof over there. He's building a bridge! Or whatever he did. I don't know. Yeah, Pokemon Snap, it can go there. Now, I'm curious, what other Pokemon spin-off games are there on the Switch? Because I can only think of these 3, because these are the 3 I've played. I'm sure there's more, so if anybody has, like, an idea of, like, what other Switch Pokemon spin-off games there are, let me know. Okay, Pokemon Quest. Now, this game came out forever ago. I think I only played it for, like, a month before I stopped. But I also enjoyed it. You know what? I think I'm gonna put Mario 64 next to Mario Golf. I think I enjoyed Mario Party, Super Mario Party, more than I liked Mario 64. But Pokemon Quest, that's what we're talking about right now. Pokemon Quest, what even was the gameplay? You kind of just, like, make stew, and Pokemon show up sometimes. It's a mobile game that's also on the Switch. Pokemon Cafe Mix also falls into that category, but I never played Cafe Mix. I think. No, I know I didn't play that game. But like, hey, I'm pretty sure Pokemon Quest came out on mobile. And I'm also pretty sure that like Pokemon Cafe Mix also came out on mobile. So that's why it's like, oh, they're mobile games, but on the Switch, just because like they have like mobile support. It was alright. Nothing to write home about. Just a little fun thing to like play for like a month. And I completely forgot about it until like I like looked through like my like game library. Pokemon Unite. Now I did play this for like maybe like a month or two after it came out. I enjoyed it on launch. I haven't touched it since, but I think I would be open to like circling back to it. I know Beta-Me likes to play it, and like a couple of other people in like Beta-Me's community, like normal and everything. Like, you know, people who also come over here, like, you know whatnot. You know what I mean. Like, I know Normal plays Pokemon Unite. Beta-Me, I think, has played Pokemon Unite. I thought my cat was at my door. She is not. I think I would be open to play more Pokemon Unite, maybe like with a friend, not by myself. Just because like it's been a while. It's been several years since I've like touched Unite. For anybody who is curious, I was a Venusaur and a Alolan Ninetales main, I believe. I had fun. I had some friends who played it. Do I like Pokemon Unite more than I like Splatoon 2? I think I do. I think I do like it. Awesome. Now we finally have left Pokemon. Yippee! Wahoo! Awesome. Animal Crossing New Horizons. This is like one of my favorite games on the console. Dare I say I like it more than Yoshi's Island? Yes. If I get out my Switch right now, I can guarantee you that I have over 900 hours in Animal Crossing. Let me just get to my my profile really quickly. You know, like COVID-19, everybody had, you know, not much to really do. This game really, like, this is a comfort game that I really enjoyed and I really got really into during, like, 2020. But they didn't continue updating it for forever. That's true. We didn't get the, like, we didn't get, like, 20 updates or something. I think they did say, I think the Animal Crossing team did say they were going to come up with, like, a bunch of updates. But they didn't really do that many updates. There were still updates, and, you know, granted, the updates they gave us, really good. I am grateful for. But I feel like they promised more, and they didn't give us more. But, you know, I'm not ungrateful. I like what they've given us. Okay, so I have 1,000 hours or more in Animal Crossing New Horizons. And I really, really love Animal Crossing. It's been one of my favorite series for, like, forever. Games need constant updates to be good. True. That's why Minecraft is awesome. And forever awesome. But yeah, like, just like, okay, like, this did, like, freshen up the Animal Crossing series quite a lot, where, like, you know, you can make your own tools and, like, craft your own furniture. That was really good. I do like that quite a lot. I like he originally bought New Horizons because, of a girl I liked at that time. Damn. Did you play Animal Crossing more than that? I sent you an amiibo card. Nope, you're Stardust. No, I thought you were Hyena Snacks for a second. Your names are both purple. My apologies. But did you enjoy? You did not do that? No, darn. Darn, that is a shame. But like, Animal Crossing is cool. Animal Crossing is awesome. And like, when they updated the game, and they, like, introduced, like, a new wave of, like, Animal Crossing villages, and, like, also more songs. Like, there was so many, like, good things I liked in, like, the updates they brought to the game that, like, added more stuff, like, that was, like, unique to New Horizons was really good. Like, the new villagers, the amiibo cards, yeah, the amiibo cards, the songs, a lot of the new KK Sliders songs that came in, New Horizons were really fucking good. I played like 6 hours total. Damn, I'm so sorry. I just really like Animal Crossing. Animal Crossing is so awesome. And like, you know, like, being able to like craft your tools and your furniture. Crafting furniture, like, it's such a simple thing, and I'm so glad they've introduced it. I don't know if like they'll do it the same thing if they like, when they do the next Animal Crossing game. But it was really fun, really good. I like that. And like building your island up from scratch was also a really good aspect. I feel like it's not one of those things like you can like replay back to back. I mean, hell, Parks and Mew here can like attest to that. But I have had an itch to replay Animal Crossing New Horizons. So like when the Switch 2 comes out, I think I do want to like start up a new island and play on that on the Switch 2. Would that be something people are interested in seeing? Let me know. Because I think I'm gonna do it anyway, but I want, because like I love Animal Crossing so much, and like I do want to like finish my original Animal Crossing island of Capri Sun before I like move on to like another island, but like I never got around to finishing it. Maybe if I do another island, I'll like make it like less, I'll like have like less of a plan and just sort of like go with the wind. But Animal Crossing has been such a special series to me. And I really like it quite a lot. I also really love the Animal Crossing Happy Home Paradise DLC. I think I also want to put it into Life Changing, like into the S tier, because I just really like it quite a lot. I was a big fan of the Happy Home Paradise game that was on the 3DS, like the spin-off game. I don't think there is a single Animal Crossing game I dislike. Yes, I'm also thinking of Amiibo Festival right now. There's no games I dislike. Some games I recognize, like, hey, they're probably not the best, but like I don't dislike Animal Crossing in the slightest. And like Happy Home Paradise, like making homes and everything is so much fun. Sometimes like I'll just go like play Animal Crossing and I'll just like go to the island and like make a town, like, or like make a house. I'm like, yeah, that was awesome, that was great, and then like close it up and then close it and like not touch it for like a month or whatever. But yeah, like it's a cute, wholesome, like, you know, building sort of thing, and I love like decorating like a little house or a little room, and customizing things quite a lot, and like customizing and making like the public spaces in that area. We did that on stream when like the DLC first came out, and that was really fun, and I really enjoyed that. And I'm so glad that like I got to experience that with my chat. Sometimes I'll go like just like walk into like the buildings I made. I'm like, hell yeah, I did this with my friends on my stream, and it was awesome. You know what else is awesome? Kirby Forgotten Land. I played this game when it came out. It's the only Kirby game I've played to this day. Still true, first and only one. I really enjoyed it. I think I want to put it maybe the top of all right, because like Kirby is really cool. I did like his different abilities. I don't know if Kirby is a series that I can really play. Well, maybe, what am I trying to say? What am I trying to say? I don't think the gameplay is for me. I enjoyed my time. I don't think I'd go back to it though. If other Kirby games are like similar, or like if other Kirby games are different, maybe I'll give them another try. But I enjoyed my time. It was fun. I think top of all right sounds good. I'm glad I went on that little adventure with Kirby. I have Katamari Demacy. Did I play that on my Switch? Was that a Switch game I played? I have to double check because like I know I have it, but did I play on the Switch? I mean, I'm sure I did because it's like it's here. Is it in my Switch library? Yep. There it is. Katamari Demacy Reroll. That is what I played. I know I played it a while ago. I just couldn't remember if it was like the Steam or the Switch one. That one was also pretty fun. I think lower end alright. I think I definitely enjoyed Katamari Demacy more than I liked Kirby Forgotten Land. You know what? Actually, I'm thinking about it. I think, you know, a lot of the comedy in Katamari Demacy was really good. The gameplay, very interesting and whatnot. A fun time, regardless. And like the art style was also like the art style very simple, very polygonal. But like it has its charm to it. Like Katamari Demacy has a charm, and the OST, banger. Okay, I'm currently listening to like an ode to the Switch, like, you know, like music playlist. But like we need to get like the Katamari Demacy playlist right now. Hold on, what's that really good song? Katamari Demacy. I'm on the wrong page. Hold on. Where'd it go? Katamari Demacy song. What is that really good fuck-ass song? Parks Mew, are you here? You know the song, right? Hope she does. The OST is just really good. Okay, is this the song I'm thinking of? not the song I'm thinking of. Wait, it's Lonely Star. Lonely Star. Lonely. I think it's Lonely Star. Lonely. It's either Lonely Star or Rolling Star. It's this song. Like, tell me this is not a banger song. The OST in Katamari Demacy fucks. You know what? It's moving off place, actually. The OST alone is like putting it up to galaxy levels. This fucking bangs. Katamari Demacy, Lonely Rolling Star. Like, if I was introduced to Katamari Demacy as a kid, like, this game would, like, be, like, a part of my, like, personality, I think. This is a good game. The gameplay did hurt my hands. Like, it hurts to play, but, like, it hurts to not have it in my life. You know what I mean? Hold on, when you get to the chorus is coming up, then we'll go back to the other music. But yeah, like, the gameplay was a bit tricky. I don't think I can wrap my head around it entirely. That's probably entirely a skill issue on my behalf. But it did hurt my hands to play it, so I can never play it, like, more than, like, what, an hour, I guess, at a time. It doesn't help that now I have, like a long-lasting hand injury that flares up every now and then. But granted, that only really happens when I'm gripping for such a long time. Regardless, anyway. That's a banger. That's a vibe. That is a bar. When you literally playing with a simplified control scheme? Yeah, if I'm playing with, like, the simplified control scheme and I'm still having trouble, I don't want to play the game normally. Like, playing on baby mode, I'm big baby. I'm big baby. I can't play with, I cannot. The game was awesome, though. Fuck off. Okay, good point. What I did not mean baby mode in, like, a derogatory kind of way. Anyway, a game that bangs. A game that fucks forever. Miitopia. Great OST. Where's the music? Oh, the music just, like, went out. Okay. Oh, now we're dramatic. Okay. Ooh, Miitopia. Miitopia was really good. I really enjoyed the OST. I don't think it's no, I don't think it's life-changing. I think I want to put it... I think I want to put it here. I think I want to put it there. Okay. Like, the gameplay was so much fun. Adding Miis into the game and having so many Miis, like, around the town, like, being all the important characters. I like the phrasing, this game fucks forever. It fucks forever and ever. The Mii character customization in this game in particular is so good, and I wish Tomodachi Life, when it comes to the Switch, I wish Tomodachi Life has something similar to the way that you can make Miis in Miitopia. Miitopia for the Nintendo Switch has endless sex. It does! It has so much endless sex. Which I don't know how you can have so much of an endless supply of something, but it does. Like, the comedy is so great. Like, the music is really fun. Sometimes I'll just, like, listen to the OST and just sort of exist. Like, hell yeah, this is awesome. The comedy is great. The gameplay is fun. Very interesting how you can only control yourself and you can't control your other, like, people in the party. But I mean, like, hey, keep it simple, keep it fun, keep it funky fresh. It's Nintendo. It's a great game. And, like, the little twist at the end where, like, the villain you've been fighting, like, you know, like the secret villain at the very end, a little twist from there. Again, don't want to spoil the story of any of these games. Miitopia is a great game. I recommend anybody play it. I wish I played more of it. I know there was, like, more of it at the, like, after, like, post-game stuff, and I was like, yeah, let's play it again. Never touched it again. Kind of sad I did, but it was awesome. Excuse me, sorry. Miitopia, really good. Love that game. Love that guy so much. Hell yeah. This is just a banger list so far up here. Now, earlier chat was asking me, why is Fortnite here? Fortnite, I have Fortnite on my PC. I played more Fortnite on my PC than I have on my Switch, but I did the first time I did play Fortnite was on the Switch. And I played it for one game. I didn't know what I was doing. I touched it for 20 minutes. And I deleted the app. So, Fortnite on the Switch is in trash. Fortnite on PC, pretty okay. Now, granted, I only play Fortnite, like, I only play creative slop on Fortnite, like, I don't do Battle Royale. I tried playing Battle Royale on the Switch, didn't really like it. I'm gonna put it in the trash, but, like, with like a little asterisk of, like, this is only the Switch version, and only my experience was bad. Fortnite as a whole is okay. I have no grievances with Fortnite. So I might move it to alright. I only played it once. Gilgo, do you think creative slop is like an endearing term? Nope. No, I do not. I know what I'm saying. Speaking of slop, you know what kids love? Peppa Pig. She's Peppa Pig. This is her little brother George. This is Daddy Pig. And this is Mommy Pig. That's what people say when a map is copying what's popular and puts an AI generated thumbnail on it. Right. I like playing creative maps on Fortnite. That's what I meant to say. That's what I like to say. That's what I meant to say. Anyway, Peppa Pig the game is okay. It's like probably like it's a game for literal babies. I'm gonna put it in fun. Exclusively because I had fun playing it. I had a lot of fun playing Peppa Pig with my chat. You know, Peppa Pig and Peppa Pig's World Adventures, they go hand in hand. These two have got to stay together. No, actually, I think I'm gonna put, like, Peppa Pig. I think I'm putting Peppa Pig above side order. The fact that Peppa Pig is going the Peppa Pig is going in between two Pokemon games shouldn't be a thing that I'm considering. Yet I'm doing it. I had fun playing these games. I had fun playing them on stream. I do not own these games anymore, but it was a fantastic delight to play Peppa Pig and Peppa Pig's World Adventure with my Twitch chat. So really, this pink pig represents you guys and my friends. They go there. Awesome. All right. And now we got one more game, like, we got one more game series to, like, talk about. I guess, like, Story of Seasons exists. Okay, scratch that. Never mind, there's still more game series to talk about. Why does my screen keep going white? Alright, so next we have to talk about is River City Girls 1 and 2. See? Oh. I like these games, okay. This is not me, like, being like, oh, these games are bad. I wasn't hesitating because of that. I was just kind of thinking, like, oh, I barely played River City Girls 2. Should I even, like, rate it somewhere? But, like, there's a bunch of games up here that I've played and never finished. And they're still rated up there. River City Girls, I really enjoyed. I'm not really one for fighting games. But, like, this game has, like, a great vibe. I love the art style. The voice acting is great. The comedy is also really fun. The gameplay is also pretty fun for it being fighting games. Like, I don't play fighting games very often. But, like, when I do, when I find a fighting game that, like, jives with me, I'm like, hell yeah, this is awesome. Music's great. I kind of want to replay it again. Hell, I have River City Girls 2. I haven't finished that. I'd love to finish that one day. Is it, you know, I think Splatoon 3 goes, oh no, actually no, Splatoon 3 goes there. I think River City Girls go, I think they do go here. River City Girls 1 goes there. River City Girls 2, I barely got into it, so I don't know where to place it. That's the thing. I know me and my friend Sky, like, both bought this game. I'm like, yeah, we're gonna play it together. It's gonna be awesome. We both like this game series. And then, like, we didn't touch it. We did, like, I think because, like, the online, like, internet issue was, like, playing online with, like, an online friend is always like, an issue with, like, Nintendo games. At least, like, in my experience. Because, like, that's Australian internet. When you're throwing, like, Australian internet into the mix of, like, a Nintendo online service, that's when, like, things get, like, really weird. And, like, doesn't really perform well. I might go back and play River City Girls 2 in my own time. So I think I'm gonna put it at the bottom of fun. It has a lot of potential. I know Alpharad's in this game. So I kind of want to put it, like, I think I'll put it there. And then later on, when I actually do play it myself, I'll decide if I, like, move it up or move it down or something. You know, maybe I'll move it somewhere else. yeah, I enjoy those games. That is my opinion on River City Girls 1 and 2. My voice keeps getting a little bit croaky. I don't know if it's like picking up on the mic or anything. Alright. Now we're getting into the farming sims. I have been a fan of farming sims my whole life. Harvest Moon was a game that I cherished so much as a kid. I played so many Harvest Moon games, and Rune Factory games, like, growing up and everything. And they're all really good. I really enjoyed them. But Stardew Valley, that's what this game is. I own Stardew Valley on Steam. I think I have more hours on Steam than I have on Switch. But Stardew Valley on the Switch, I've also played it on the Switch. It's a great... It's a delight. Stardew Valley is awesome. I think I will put Stardew Valley all the way up there. It feels kind of cheating because, like, you know, I played it equally on Steam as I have on my Switch, I think. No. I just contradicted. I've just contradicted myself just then. I have several hundred hours of playtime on Stardew Valley on both my Switch and my PC. I enjoy that game quite a lot. I love just replaying it every now and then. Like, it's one of those games I can constantly keep replaying. I don't often want to revisit media that I enjoy. This is something that, like, that's, like, kind of weird about me. I won't often reread or rewatch anything unless I really, really like it. And for me to, like, have to, like, replay anything, if I replay anything, you know it's something I really like. So Stardew Valley, oh, do I even... I think I do want to put it... I think I'll put it there. I think I will... No, I think I like Stardew Valley more than I like Pikmin 4. I think it's gonna go there. Yoshi Island, really good. Stardew Valley's been with me for a long time, so I think I might just be biased with that. But playing it on the Switch was also really fun. Like, it's basically like a seamless sort of thing. Like, sometimes, like, games on, like, different consoles feel, like, different. It's like, oh, I hate how this controls, or, like, oh, this just feels too weird. Or, like, going from, like, a Switch game to a Steam game. Hello, my cat is here. Hello, Daisy. She has come to talk about farming sims. Yeehaw. Daisy, what is your opinion on corn? She sat down. She does not like corn. That's her opinion. Thank you, professional cat. But yeah, sometimes, like, games, like, when they're on, like, a PC, and then when they're on, like, console, like, the controls, like, feel such, like a drastic shift, that, like, it's just like, oh, this is so weird, and you can't, like, wrap your head around it. It feels more seamless for, like, it feels like an easy transition between the two, for Stardew Valley. I like it. Stardew Valley, awesome. There are other, like, okay, no one else gives a shit about any of these other, like, games, I suppose. Because, like, the farming sims, nobody else really, like, here really likes farming sims, I'm assuming. I like farming sims. My cat, oh, Daisy, do you want to come up on the microphone? I think she wants me to, like, move the microphone so she can get up on my desk. Hold on. Daisy! Never mind, she walked away. She walked away. She does not want to come up on the desk and talk about games. Anyway, so this is Story of Seasons, Friends of Mineral Town. This is a remake or a remaster. I think it's a remake of a game called Harvest Moon: Friends of Mineral Town, or Mineral Town. I don't remember what it's called. I never played the original, but I thought it was a fun time. I've always liked the Harvest Moon games. It was fun. It was alright. I think I will put it above Unite. I'll put it above Luigi's Mansion. No. I never finished these games. Honestly, okay, the rest of these farming sim games, although I did just say for the last, like, 5 minutes how much I love farming sim games and how they always, like, are important to me, I haven't finished any of these. I usually get to, like, a good point where it's like, oh, I'm making good progress, and then I put it down and I never touched it again. Not for, like, any, like, boredom reasons. I just get, like, caught up with other things, I suppose. Story of Seasons, Pioneers of Olive Town, really fun. Like, I think there was, like, too much to do with, like, the farm expansion, which farm expansion, cool, whatever, needs. But, like, I just feel like there was, like, too much to do, and it felt a little bit intimidating. Although, okay, farming sims, they always have, like dateable candidates. The bachelors and bachelorettes in this game kind of slapped. I kind of like it. But I think they should. I think I think Story of Seasons, Pioneers of Olive Town goes in the alright tier. Maybe somewhere around here, I think. I enjoyed it. I've considered maybe replaying these in my own free time, but who's to say if that'll really happen. Now, okay, so this is Rune Factory 4. I love the Rune Factory games. For those who don't know, Rune Factory, their subtitle is A Fantasy Harvest Moon. It's a farming sim with like a combat and like a fantasy element to it. Kind of like Stardew Valley, but like more high fantasy kind of thing. Like there's elves, there's like there's dragons, there's monsters. Like the monsters, they're like in the Rune Factory games, you can tame those, and like those are like your livestock, like sheep and cows and like chickens and things. And you know, fun. I think Rune Factory 5 has like a more of has like a more, I don't want to say it has RPG elements, but like the combat is more involved, I suppose. Rune Factory 4 I've owned on the 3DS and on the Switch. Never finished either of them. I enjoyed it. I think I do want to put them in all. I think I want to put Rune Factory 4 in all right though. Like, again, I never got bored playing these games. I kind of, like, got to a point where I'm like, yeah, I'm done playing. Very enjoyable nonetheless. Maybe it goes there. Rune Factory 5... Maybe I also put it here. Yeah, I think I do. I think I do want to put it there. No, Rune Factory 4 goes there. I know it's like, they're all three of these farming games. Basically, all of these farming games are like pretty like around the middle of the list, basically. Despite the fact I just said I love farming sims quite a lot. But I think it's a good spot for those to go. Gosh, okay. Demon Turf. Now, I own these on the Switch, but I've only played the Steam version, so this is like a weird sort of gray area. Okay, I will say I didn't play Color Splash. I haven't played Color Splash on either console, on either version of the games that I've you know, played. Now these games were gifted to me by a friend who really likes them, and they were so excited for me to, like, you know, play them. And like, you know, like they like info dumped in my DMs like, oh, this is how you play the game, and this is like all the things, and like I was like, oh, this sounds really cool. You know, like as a friend does. And like it did actually sound interesting. And then I played it, and I don't think I enjoyed myself with Demon Turf. This is probably just like me being bad at video games. But when I tried to play it a couple of months back, I didn't get very far, and I was constantly getting turned around and like just sort of a bit confused on where to go. Kind of a similar situation with Mario 64. But like, you know, yeah, I want to say it's a Mario 64 situation where like, you know, it was alright, but like I didn't get very far and I was unsure of what to do, and I think the part where I got to in the story, I think I think my skill level wasn't where the game wanted it to be, wanted me to be. So I wasn't very good at this game when I was playing it. And I don't think I really enjoyed myself. It pains me to put it in trash, but I really did not like this game very much. The narrative didn't really like grip me too well. Like if it had like a good story or like a good like plot. I'm not saying it's not a good plot. I'm saying like it wasn't resonating with me. So I think I want to put it. I think I have to put it in a high trash. It's high trash, you see. It pains me because I wanted to like these games quite a lot, but I just wasn't enjoying myself while playing Demon Turf. I can keep going white. What are you doing? I'm getting deja vu right now. Weird. Again, I haven't played Color Splash, so like I can't rank that one properly. Anyway, regardless. Okay, so now we've got Little Gator Game, which is a game I played on stream some time ago. Very fun experience. I enjoyed playing it with like on stream. It was a fun, cute little story about like a gator, like, you know, playing games with his friends. Very fun. I do want to put it like it's a story-driven game. I think I do want to put it somewhere in here. maybe between Katamari Demacy and Sparks of Hope, because I really enjoyed it. Like some aspects of it, like like resonated with me. Although the characters are really fun. The comedy is also really funny as well. And the art style, it's got like this how does one explain the art style for Little Gator Game? Like it's polygonal while also being kind of pixelated. Hold on. Little Gator Game. Gotcha. Don't pay attention to that. That is the wrong button. What am I doing? Okay. Okay, sorry. It's polygonal. It's not pixelated. My mistake. It's just polygonal. Sorry, I was getting the next game mixed up with this one. Like it's polygonal. It's cute. All the character models and character designs are awesome. Yo, wait, is this DLC? Damn, no one told me there was DLC in this bitch. Crazy. But yeah, Little Gator Game. Fun little experience. It was fun to like play it with everybody on stream. So I think it does go there. Now, a short hike, kind of similar to a Little Gator Game, where it's story driven. It's about like this bird, like a crow or something, who wants to like get to like top of a mountain, go hiking, and like like you get there and it's like whoa, emotional. Like Little Gator Game and a short hike have like an emotional like climax to them, and so like that makes it like really fun. And like, it's like, oh, it's about the adventures we're taking and everything. It's like, oh, the hike was the adventure. A short hike, I didn't play it on stream, I played it like, by myself. And I really enjoyed that. I feel like, I think I liked a short hike a little bit more than, Little Gator Game. But they're both like, honestly, ask me at any point, like, either of them could like switch places. They're both like on par with each other, like they're both really fun. Okay. A short hike. Let me, not the box art, silly Billy. I don't need the box art. Yeah, this game is the one that's like polygonal, but it's, like also pixelated. Like, this is the game that I was thinking of a second ago. But yeah, like, like you explore the mountain and like you go hiking up and everything. And like, it's a fun little story-driven, narrative. I'm pretty sure Fall of Porcupine, what is it? Porcupine Peak? Fall of Porcupine, sorry. This one also I think is like a story-driven game. I haven't played it. I think I bought it, like, it was like, oh, this game looks really cute, and I wanted to buy it, but I never, like, got to it. So, yeah, never played. Also, what is that, Sky? I forget what this name is. Sky Children, maybe? It's on my Switch. I have it. I want to play it one day, because, like, I've seen, like, art of, like, the characters in this game. I'm like, oh my god, this, like, looks really cool, actually. Like, I've seen, like, a little bit of gameplay. Sky, Children of the Light. That's what it is. I don't know if that's, like, the box art for it. But, like, I'd like to play it one day. I haven't played it yet. But that's why it is here and never played. Awesome. Golf Story is, okay, so Golf Story. I got that when the Switch was very new, or, like, new to me. Cause, like, like, I needed a couple of games to, like, add to, like, my, my Switch library after Odyssey. Golf Story is, like, an RPG where, like, you're playing golf. Now, this I knew was a golf game. This, okay, so Mario Golf, I went into expecting, more than golf, and just plain golf. Golf Story, I went into expecting golf, but got more than golf. And Golf Story was really freaking good. I really enjoyed it. Now, it has been some years since I have touched Golf Story. I don't think I never finished it. But, like, it controls really well. I remember, like, hitting the golf ball was really satisfying. It's an RPG. I'm pretty sure it's, like, the correct term for that. Yeah. Really fun game. It's an oldie, but a goodie. I can't remember anything about the narrative. I just remember I had fun with it. I think Golf Story may go... I think it might go here. Okay, I think Golf Story goes there. I really had a lot of fun with that one. Okay, let's speedrun my time on Frog Island and Maxwell's skateboarding thing. I also bought these. Like, yeah, these look like fun games I can play on stream, and I never got around to playing them. I think Maxwell the Skateboarding Cat I bought specifically for that streamer, like for that streaming month, Simulation September, and I was gonna play it on one day, and I just think I shifted gears to a different game, so I ended up like this one ended up like falling to like the wayside, and I ended up not playing Maxwell Skateboarding Adventure. I was gonna say that's the end of the never played, but I'm seeing there's more games that are down here that are in the never played category. That's okay. That's whatever. Yeah. So those games I haven't played. Can't really say much about them. I'd love to play them one day. Like, if anybody, like, you know, sees these games and wants me to play them on stream, let me know. Okay. Now this is just kind of like a pile of, like, the rest of the games. Like, every other game had, like, a big category of, like, yeah, Pokemon, Splatoon, Mario. These are just, like, everything else. Moving Out was, like a multiplayer, like, physics-based kind of game. I thought it was okay. I thought it was an alright time. I think I want to put it here in, okay, you know, Mario Party actually goes a bit higher. I did enjoy Mario Party more than these games. Mario Party goes there, I think, yeah. Alright, I think that's what, Moving Out? Yeah. I like how everything below Sonic Forces is better than Sonic Forces. Yeah, look, I have, Sonic Forces is funny in, like, an ironic kind of way of, like, oh, it's bad, but it's funny. And, like, I got some enjoyment out of, Sonic Forces. Sonic Forces did not make me rage quit, and I'm not telling you which one of these games I rage quit. You'll have to go through the one and find out. But yeah, I think I bought Moving Out. I'm like, yeah, that looks fun. And then I just didn't really vibe with it too much. I didn't realize it was multiplayer, I think. I was like, oh yeah, this seems like a fun game I can play by myself. And then it was kind of like mid by yourself. I'm like, okay, whatever, sure. Oh, okay, 2 Point Campus. I played this during like that Simulation September block I like briefly mentioned. I was hoping for a lot more from like a quote unquote city builder game. It's like a campus builder. It was not the vibe. 2 Point Campus was not fun. I did not enjoy that. I'm just looking at like these games. Like, do I need to like rearrange them? 2 Point Campus is absolutely at the bottom of this list. I didn't. Okay, so there's two things tied for the bottom of the list. No, I think it's 2 Point Campus. Because, like, I at least... Say what you want about BDSP. I at least finished it. I, like, played... I played this for, like, a stream. For, like, what, 2 hours? And then, like, I touched it. I've been meaning to, like, return it. Or, like, get, like, a trade-in. And I haven't done that yet. It's still on my shelf. I might do that, actually. Anyway, 2 Point Campus was not fun. Did not enjoy it. I tried to make it work. I was like, okay, well, like, look, it's a simulation game. It's not gonna be, like, super engaging content-wise, but, like, you know, gameplay-wise. It's not gonna be super engaging, gameplay-wise, but, like, let's at least try and make it fun for, like, a stream. And it's just kind of mid. Kind of very mid. Suika Game! Okay, Suika Game is awesome, because it's a giant watermelon. And I think Suika Game deserves to be up here with the GOATs. Yeah. And, like, this Suika Game, like, launched the entire, like, Suika-like, genre, which, like, you know, has come and gone. It is dead now. I don't think anyone's playing, like, Suika games. But Suika Game, fun little puzzle game, very awesome, fun to play. Wait, do I have Toyo Pop? No, that was a demo. I was just thinking to myself, like, is there another game I'm forgetting about that's, like, on my Switch? No, I played a demo of that, regardless, anyway. But yeah, Suika Game was fun. That was, like, fun for, like, what, 2 or 3 weeks? And then, like, you know, come and gone, whatever. But doesn't mean it doesn't deserve a spot in the fun pile. It was, you know, what can you say about Suika Game that hasn't been said before? Ooh, Fall Guys. I forgot I had Fall Guys on the Switch. I have it on Switch and on PC. I think I got it on the Switch. So that way me and my fiance could play Fall Guys together. Because like, I think Fall Guys was free at this point, so I like downloaded it so like he can play it and like we can play together. It didn't end up working. I don't know why Fall Guys is here. I never played Fall Guys on Switch. I think I want to put Fall Guys in alright. Like, maybe... Like, I don't think it's Sonic Forces, but I don't think... You know... Okay, Fall Guys as a whole, I enjoyed Fall Guys. Fall Guys was, one of those games I played a lot as... Like, I played a lot, during, like, lockdown. Like, Fall Guys, Among Us, and, Animal Crossing. Those, like, were holding my, mental health together, and I appreciate Fall Guys for what it was. I've come back a couple of times to try and play it, but I haven't sunk my teeth into Fall Guys as well as I had prior. You know what? Maybe I do want to put Fall Guys up there. Okay, I'm looking at more of these. Maybe I do want to put. Maybe I will put Moving Out. In trash, because I didn't really like it that much. I played it for like what, 3 hours, and then put it down. Do I like it more than Demon Turf? That's the question. Okay, you know what? That looks fine. That looks fine. But yeah, I'm fine with Fall Guys being somewhere around the alright tier. I got my fun out of it. I got my mileage out of it. It got my money out of me. But, like, that's besides the point. Tetris 99. I feel like Tetris 99 shouldn't be here. It's just Tetris, man. But also Battle Royale. Ooh. Actually, I did quite enjoy Tetris 99. I don't know if the servers are still up for Tetris 99. They probably are. But, like, you know, who doesn't like a good game of Tetris? Tetris is awesome. I think I'll put Tetris 99 maybe somewhere around here. You know, hold on. It's weird putting Tetris 99 any higher than this, so I think I'm gonna have to put it here. Like, it's not the best game. It's fun. It's Tetris. What else is there to say about Tetris? Tetris is Tetris. Very enjoyable. Okay, let's rapid fire a couple of more never played games. These are games that I bought either to support, either to support so that way they can, like, you know, get more games in the franchise, like the Crash Twinsanity trilogy did, or I bought with the intention of streaming one day. And well, we all know my stance on games that have too much text. Which is I am afraid to read text on stream. But like I would totally be down to like revisit these eventually. Although granted, with the Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney trilogy, I know how all three of those games end. I feel like this game, like these games, as well as like the Danganronpa games, to an extent, I feel like those games you have to go into it blind. Because like if you already know like, you know, like who done it, what, like how is it done, the twists, the turns, and the narrative, and if you already know where everything's gonna go, it's like, what are you doing, bro? Why are you here? So like I feel like I can't exactly play these on stream. This seems like a fun thing because like it's Spyro. It's a little platformer guy. He's not. Is he a platformer? Does Spyro count as platforming? Either way, Spyro is awesome. Okay. This is on the never played section of the of this tier list. I did play a little bit of, like, me and my fiance played the Spyro Reignited trilogy when it came to like the PlayStation consoles, like the PS4 and 5. Did it come to 5? PS4. Sorry, it was the PS4. He mostly played and I kind of like watched, but like quite often we do like swap arounds. Like I'd play and like he'd play. So like, should it go higher? I don't think so. I didn't play a lot of it. I only played like a couple of levels. But like, I know how it goes. I love it. It's awesome. Spyro's cool. So I think it has to go there. That's Final Fantasy VII. In case nobody can tell from like the meteorite and like Cloud Strife there. That's Final Fantasy VII right there. I think I have Final Fantasy VII, like the original, on Switch and Steam. Because I wanted to like, I was like, yeah, I'll buy this and then I'll play it one day. Never did. It might be fun. Might be an idea. But yeah. Alright, so now we're into the collection of games that each game is within itself a collection of games. So Jackbox, Clubhouse Games, Sega, this thing. We're in this section now. Final stretch. We're on the last row of games now. We've been here for nearly 3 hours. On par, actually. This is exactly how long I thought it was going to take. 51 Clubhouse games. Clubhouse 51 games, whatever the fuck you want to call it. This is an awesome game. It is absolutely going up here. Like high fun. Now, it's a very why is this here kind of game. Like, it's not a Mario, it's not a Sonic, it's not Pokemon, like, it's not one of the Nintendo heavy hitters. But this is a fun game to me, because it's got a lot of games in it that, like, I can sort of, like, play with some friends, or, like, my family, or, like, just by myself and everything. I know, like, last year, like, me and my friend, friends from high school all went away on, like, vacation, and, like, a bunch of us brought our consoles, we all played video games together. But, like, at one point, like, one group of our friends were, like, out playing D&D in, like, in the dining room, and the rest of us who weren't involved in D&D, we whipped out the 51 Clubhouse games, and we played Yahtzee for 4 hours straight. It was beautiful. I can still hear those dice rattling in my ears. House Club Games 51, exactly. You're so right, Star. 51 Clubhouse Games is really good. I like the Yahtzee game. I like Dots and Boxes. Like, the tutorial little, like, screen with, like, the little, like, minifigs of, like, the characters. Really fun. Really good. I like that. I stopped, like, naming, like, elements of games that I liked quite a lot. I forgot I was meant to be, like, discussing games. But 51 Clubhouse Games, it deserves to be up here. I like it. Do I like it more than Splatoon 3? No, I do not like it more than Splatoon 3. That's insane. I'll never hear the end of it if I'm putting yacht dice somewhere. Yeah. Fun. Sorry, big yawns. Jackbox Party Pack 4. I thought I would be able to tell what games are on here. Fibbage 3 is there, so therefore it's peak. Okay. Okay, so Jackbox 4. I'm a fan of the Jackbox games. I have a lot of them, like more than half on Steam. Jackbox Party Pack 4 is special to like me and like a lot of my like online friends. Cause like this is like one of the ones that like we play quite often. The Fibbage the Fibbage game as well is very important to us. And like other games like the hold on, I feel like we have to like get Jackbox Party Pack 4. We have to look at the games, so that way we can discuss the games, you know? Okay, so Monster Seeking Monster, I think I've only played a couple of times. It's alright. Survive the Internet is really awesome. I think, like, the reason why I got this is so I can play, like, Survive the Internet with my, like, with my, like, high school friends, on that pre-established, holiday I went on. But, like, that was awesome. Fibbage Free, and then Fibbage Enough About You, that one's really important to us, and, like, to me, and my friends and everything. Because it's like, we played, like, a lot of that. Because it's just like, oh, here's some fun trivia about ourselves, woo! And everyone likes talking about themselves. Hell, that's why I've been here for 3 hours, talking about games I like. I also like how Parks said that she's leaving. I'm pretty sure she has left. So goodbye. But yeah, I think Jackbox Party Pack 4, I think it has to be up here. I think, you know, it's important enough that, like, I think it has to be here. But is it better than Pikmin 1? No, I don't think it's better than Splatoon 3. I like how Pikmin 1 is, like, my threshold right now. It's like, oh, is it better than that? Nope. Down there, peasants. Awesome. Jackbox Party Pack 8. This is one of the only ones I, like, actively dislike. Well, I don't want to say actively dislike. A lot of the games are kind of, like, meh. Job is iconic. This party pack gets carried by Job. Hold on. Let me, okay. Can we go to, like, Party Pack 8? Let's look at 8. Let's look at Jackbox Party Pack 8 real quick. Okay, so, the games we have is, Weapons Drawn, which is like a murder mystery with like, drawing things. When I tried to play this initially with like my friends, I had an old phone and I couldn't actually play this, so like this game was like actually unplayable for us. Pole Mine, that was fun for a couple of times. My high school friends enjoyed this more than like my online friends. The Wheel of Enormous Proportions, I like it, but I could only play it like once, maybe twice. I think I've only played it once or twice. Drawful anime, it's like, dude, they did Drawful, like, what, Party Pack 2 or 3? Why are you doing, like, yeah, Drawful was done in, like, what, Jackbox, like, 1, 2, or 3, and then they did, like, a sequel to that later on, and then there's kind of, like, radio silence until 8, and then, oh, here's anime. It's like, bro, what are you doing here? You're down the hall. Why is Drawful here? This feels like an old thing being here. You know? I don't know. It just feels like these kind... It feels like they couldn't think of a 5th game and just brought up an old game. It's like, well, we can't do You Don't Know Jack again. So let's just do Drawful. The entire rest of the pack is mid. You're so right. Job is hard carrying this. Job is awesome. Okay, the game's currently on sale right now, on Steam. Buy it just for Job, but don't buy it at full price. That is my review of this. I'm really, really tempted to put Jackbox 8 in trash. I think I have to put it... Oh, is Jackbox Party Pack 8 worse than Sonic Forces? It might. It genuinely might. Oh. Yeah, Job is awesome. Everything else is mid. I agree. Okay, so every now and then, I don't know how or why, I keep buying one of those, like, Sega Genesis packs that have, like, 5 million games on them, and then, like, never playing them. I bought, like, one for, like, the Xbox 360 when I was a kid. I bought the one that's on Steam, on Switch. I bought the one that's on Switch, hence why that's there. I'm sure if I open up Steam right now, and I go to, like, my library, it's probably here. Yeah. Look at that. Why do I keep buying this? I have this on 2 other consoles. It's alright. I think it's cool. I think, like, on the, this is not, like, on the Switch. I've barely played my Switch one. Maybe it should go here. I barely touched it, basically. Sometimes I'll open it, have a flip through, play a Sonic for, like, an hour, and then stop it. When I was a kid, I played, like, Shining Force a couple of times, and I'm like, yeah, this is awesome. Never finished that. £25, Job Machine, true. You're right. £25, Job Machine. A couple of other Sega things, like they kind of catch my eye. I was like, yeah. Is Bonanza Bros there? Bonanza Bros. I think Bonanza Bros is one. I don't know why Bonanza Bros is like... Hold on. Bonanza Bros for reference. I don't know why this is like, yeah! Sega Genesis All-Stars Racing Transform video game of Sega games. Like Bonanza Bros. Why is that like my leading example? What the fuck is a Bonanza? Anyway, it goes, where is it? Okay, it's going alright. Like, Sonic is there, other Sonic games are there, it's cool, it's whatevs. Maybe no, actually, I think I'll put it there. Yeah, I'm putting it there. Alright, big yawns. Ugh, sorry. Okay. I know I wanted to put the Game Boy emulator and the SNES. Is that the SNES or the NES? Either way, these Nintendo emulator machines. I don't have, I only have, like, the standard, Nintendo Online. I don't have, like, the premium one, for lack of a better word. So I only have, like, these two. But, like, I like how, like, this is, like a sort of, like, a bonus to, like, you know, paying, like, Nintendo to use their online services, which, like, by the way, paying to use an online service feels like a scam. I don't think I have the language to describe that just yet, but, like, I don't like that. It feels yucky. But, like, if you have to do it, then, like, at least make it, like, relatively cheap, but, like, whatevers. But, like, you know, having these is, like, a little extra thing of, like, oh, yeah, if you have the Nintendo Switch Online, you can play Dr. Mario and other stuff. Like, it's a nice little bonus, and it lets you, like, sort of play the previous Nintendo games that, like, you want to play, but, you know, aren't available on modern consoles. So the simple putting Mario Sunshine below Sonic Forces is, like, batshit insane. I've said my piece about Mario Sunshine. I'm sorry. I know you weren't here 2 hours ago. This is like one of the first games that like got put on the list. Like, Mario Sunshine is there forever. I'm sorry. I like the vibes of Mario Sunshine, basically. But yeah, and like, you know, like, emulating like a video game, like a Nintendo, emulating like an old game that like you want to play, I feel like is morally okay, because like if you don't have like the hardware or like the ability to like go and find like an old game that like you want to try, and you can't go buy it from Nintendo, playing that game in any way is a good, like, should be allowed and accepted. And like, not everybody has the ability to like, you know, use a computer, download an emulation software, download mods, or download emulations and like emulate games on the computer or anything. So like, this is a nice little like thing for people who don't have for people who don't have easy accessible emulation. For people who can't emulate games and want to like try out like older games, this is good. This is good for them. But where do I place them? I don't really have strong feelings against any game in this library, I don't think. I think Earthbound is in here, actually. I might put it up. I'm gonna put it there, actually. And, you know, maybe even Game Boy. Why not? I'll put, you know, actually, I think I like Game Boy a little bit more. I'm gonna put Game Boy there. Why not? Because, like, I want to play more of these games. I mean, okay, actually, this one, I think, has Yoshi's Island in it. I think I have to place it high, because that's how I played Yoshi's Island, and that's why Yoshi's Island is so much higher. You know what? They have potential. I'm gonna put them here. I feel like... You know what? I'm reshuffling the list around a little bit. Kirby stays winning. Kirby stays the top of that. So it's between 2, actually. You know what? Okay, actually, I don't think I can name a single game that's on this, but I'm thinking of ones now, and I'm a liar. I don't think I can think of a single game that's on the Game Boy. Oh, there's Puyo. Oh, there's Puyo. I like these consoles. These consoles are okay. I haven't had much experience, and I don't have any nostalgia for their libraries. But having the option to play older games that are no longer available through like purchasing and anything is really important. And like, people should be allowed to emulate games, especially if you're not going to sell a game, you don't have a right to tell people how they can and can't play that game. If you're not selling that product and they want that product and they get that product, you shouldn't be mad at how they got that product. So like, this is like a whole discussion of like emulation and everything. But regardless, Unga Bunga, video games, awesome. Thank you for letting me play Toe Jam and Earl in the year 2025. Thank you, Mr. Nintendo. Alright, now we're on to the why are these here. These 4 are like just apps. They're not games. I know it's like Nintendo Switch games. These are not games. These are distinctly not games, but they're important and they are on my Switch. Henceforth, therefore, your mum. Awesome. Okay, so Pokemon Home. I haven't had much experience with Pokemon Home. But, you know, Pokemon Home is important for those who want to, you know, transfer the Pokemon around the different games and everything. Because, like, you know, before we had, like, Pokemon Home and Pokemon Bank, you'd have to, like, get, like, 2 DSs and, like, a bunch of different games and, like, you know, get, like, you know, back in my day, we got 2 DSs and we got 2 copies of Heart Gold, Soul Silver, and then I made them kiss. I'm insane. You had to like find Pokemon, like just like Pokemon you did not care for, and then trade them around. It was a big hassle to like, you know, like bring Pokemon from different games like up. So having Pokemon Home available on Switch that also has access to like I think like, does it have access to Pokemon Go? I think it does. Anyway, Pokemon Home having access to Pokemon Bank and Pokemon Home and Pokemon Go. Having all of your Pokemon being able to be in one spot is really helpful. I don't use it because I don't know why, but past the like once I moved to the Switch era, I didn't really care for like preserving my Pokemon too much. I have the memories of the Pokemon that live inside my heart. They are somewhere in my games. if I can find them, I will never delete them. I'll cherish them forever. But I'll cherish the memories of the Pokemon in my heart, so I don't need to hold on to them forever. But it's important for people to have them there, so that's why it's really important. Now, briefly, not briefly, a while ago, I mentioned there was a time where, like, my computer broke and I had, like, you know, I had no way to, like, stream. I had no way to, like, like, communicate with my chat. My computer means a lot to me. This is a weird thing to, like, segue into. But, like, when I, like, didn't have a computer for a couple of months, I had no way to, like, really, like, watch, YouTube, anime, or Twitch streams. I had my phone, sure. But, like, I'm, like, an insane person, in the year 2025 who needs to have 2 screens, one for an activity and one for, like, watching stuff. So, like, not having my computer was, like, really hard because I was like, oh, I'm just gonna be bored now. So me having access to Crunchyroll, YouTube, and Twitch on my Switch was really important to me. And you know, we're gonna start with Crunchyroll. I watched a lot of One Piece. Okay, I'm a big fan of One Piece. I'm always saying that on my channel. I love One Piece. I started watching One Piece on the Wii U. And then once I got my Switch and once Crunchyroll came around, you know, I think, like, I started off on the Wii U. And then I moved to, like, my computer. Or, like, I had, like, a laptop at that point. So, like, I moved to, like, laptop. Laptop started to, like, you know, like, be old and shit. And then I moved on to my computer, which was also old and shit, but not as shit at that moment. But basically, you know, like, One Piece stuck around with me. And when I lost my computer, I used the Crunchyroll app, on my Switch. And I watched a lot of One Piece, and I just associate this with One Piece now. Like, let's be honest. Crunchyroll is just the One Piece website. So Crunchyroll, I think Crunchyroll deserves to be up here because it really it's important to me. Crunchyroll, I think Crunchyroll goes next to Katamari Demacy. Insane collection of things up here. Just like Katamari Demacy, Crunchyroll, a golf story. Just like a bunch of stuff all in here. Meanwhile, Mario Sunshine is down here. The same sort of discussion with Crunchyroll, you know, up there. YouTube also, awesome. I've always been a YouTube watcher. I think I started watching YouTube, like, on my phone, or, like, my iPod, actually. It was an iPod Touch. And then, like, you know, like, YouTube's always, like, been with me. And, you know, same thing. When I didn't have a computer for a while, my Switch was a media watching thing. I know of a different One Piece website, but I don't think I can share it here. You can share it in my DMs though, that's the thing. But yeah, YouTube is important to me. It's awesome. And, like, for a while before I for a good while, like, after stream, I would, like, you know, turn off stream. I'd then go into the living room, get up YouTube on my Switch, and just watch YouTube for a couple of hours. So, like, YouTube is important to me, as well. I think YouTube... Did I really put 51 Clubhouse games above Scarlet and Violet? Yeah, good point. I think YouTube... okay, Scarlet and Violet, I think I like more than these two. Okay, yeah. That looks fine. YouTube goes here, near Splatoon 3. That's very important. And during that dark, the dark, like, time of not having a computer, I keep... It sounds very, like, first world problems. Like, wow, I didn't have a computer. But, like... I was streaming at the time, and, like, it felt like my life and, like, my ambitions were on hold, and, like, it's just, like, you know, when you want to actively, like, you know, work towards your goals of your life, and, like, you know, like, do the things that, like, bring you joy, and, like, do the things that, like, you're passionate about, for something outside of your control to come in and, like, you know, stop you from doing that, it's, like, really gut-wrenching. And so, like, during that time, like, I didn't really have, like, much to, like, really focus on besides, like, saving up money, getting a computer, etc., etc. During that time, hit YouTuber AlphaRad did, like, a, what's it called? He did, like, a Twitch Plays Pokemon thing, and I think, like, I almost had the money for the computer. I almost had a computer. But, like, during this time, I you know, I kind of, like, latched onto that as, like, a comfort sort of, like, content. And the main way how I watched that was through the Twitch app. And I'm bringing that up exclusively for the fact that if I didn't watch, YouTuber AlphaRad, play, like, Twitch Plays Pokemon, on that one time during my darkest hour, I wouldn't have met a lot of people. There's a lot of people in this chat right now. Cat, how you doing? Speak of the devil. Cat, Stardust, Normal, Baby. A lot of my friends who I, like, you know, I cherish, I met through, like, that sort of, like, string of circumstances. So if my computer didn't, like, crap itself at that point in my life, I probably wouldn't have nearly as many friends. Okay, but is it through the Twitch app on Switch? This is the Twitch app on the Switch. This is how I watched, like, the Alpha Reds, streams, like, back in those days, because I didn't have a computer. So, like, that's how I was watching that, and I chatted, like, through, like, mobile Twitch, but, like, mobile Twitch has, like, bad, like, delay. So, the Twitch app on the Switch has to go into life-changing, because if I wasn't watching Twitch on my Switch through this app, I wouldn't have a lot of my friends, and my life would be adjacent, but not the same. Actually, nope, I'm thinking about it more. My life wouldn't be, like, my life would be different, but my life would be different, basically. I'm sure I'd still be streaming, I'd still be, like, here doing this, but I wouldn't have, like, the friends who I talk to quite a lot, in my community. Or anything. Kat, how you doing? Good morning, by the way. This is just such a, like, a thing, like, you wake up, it's like, oh, time to watch Gilgo stream, and it's like, I love my friends. I love Twitch.com. But yeah, if I didn't have this app, if this wasn't on the console, I, like, it's important to me. It's important. It's kind of mushy. Like, oh, that's why I put it at the end, because I'm like, yeah, it needs to be at the end, because I don't want to end, like, on a mushy note. Because, like, Twitch as a whole, my life would not be as it is without Twitch. I love my community, I love my friends who I've met through this purple website, and I'm just really happy with, like, how things are going, and how things are, and I'm really grateful. Love Monkey Ball being above some insane games. Monkey Ball is awesome. Monkey Ball is so fucking awesome. Look at this tier list. I'm actually surprised it fits on the screen. I didn't think it was going to fit all on one screen. But I'm so glad it all fits on one screen so you can all just, like, look at this. Look at my shit taste in games. Isn't this awesome? I love video games. But yeah, this is my tier list of Nintendo Switch games that I have personally owned on my console and played. Well, that part's a little asterisk. There's an entire tier. There are more games in never played than there are in trash. Splatoon 2 is just alright, but Splatoon 2 DLC is almost life-changing. I really considered it. I'm looking at it now. Do I want to reshuffle any of this? I think Splatoon 2 definitely goes at the top of fun. Splatoon 2 DLC, sorry. The Octo Expansion DLC was so good. Fuck, okay. You talked me into it. I think it is. I think it is life-changing. There we go. Awesome. You know what? I think the Twitch app has to go here next to, Pikachu Eevee. Let's go Pikachu and Eevee. For, like, they're both up there for a similar reason, you know? But I wouldn't, yeah. I love how, like, I keep, like, I don't know what I was gonna say then. I actually don't know what I was gonna say. I think I was just gonna try and, like, invent a sentence and hope for the best. Alright. Are there any games here that anybody is a big fan of and they want to try and convince me should go higher? Or alternatively, is there any games that they think are arse and I should move? Jackbox Party Pack 8 is looking really too high right now. There's a lot of games on the screen right now. There's a lot of games here. I love how they're all different aspect ratios. I tried to get consistency. It really didn't work. Do I move the Crunchyroll app higher? I don't know. I watched a lot of One Piece through it. Actually, hold on. Let's have a quick look to see how many hours I have on my Switch for these games. Okay. So, not all these games. What was I doing? I forget. I forgot. Okay, so YouTube. The YouTube app I have 105 hours in. Crunchyroll I have 60 hours in. Let's see, what other games? Can I like mention? Okay, let's go Pikachu. It says 7 hours, but this is like my main account. It's not including the shiny hunting. Miitopia, 35 hours. Pokemon Scarlet, 90 hours or more. SNES, you're thinking Crunchyroll. True, that's what I was thinking. Thank you. SNES being next to Game Boy is kind of weird. I mean, you got Yoshi, Super Metroid, Mario World, while the GBA doesn't even have any Pokemons. True. I just kind of couldn't think of like games that were on there. I think I just kind of like put them there as like like the concept of like Nintendo having like you know like emulators built into their console. You know, air quote on emulators. Just like the concept of them having like that available is really good. But I'm looking at that now. I think the Game Boy might have to go near Pokemon Quest. This is such a weird collection of games. These are all the games I have bothered to like buy and, you know, put onto my console. Animal Crossing, 1,000 hours. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, 75 hours or more. Splatoon 3, 165 hours. That's more than I remember. But fair point. Pikmin 1, 10 hours or more. Pokemon Shield, 120 hours. Interesting. Stardew Valley, actually, the same amount of time. Did not think that. Do you actually not have a single Zelda thing? Nope. The only Zelda game I've finished is Spirit Tracks. The most recent Zelda game I've owned is Majora's Mask 3DS. I think the most recent one I played was like Wind Waker on the Wii U. I don't play Zelda. The Zelda games look awesome. I sometimes consider like borrowing a copy of like Breath of the Wild or Breath of the Wild or like the other one, Tears of the Kingdom. I've considered borrowing them from a friend to like play on stream. I think that'd be awesome to like play those, like, you know, for some kind of content. But like, whenever a Zelda game comes out, there's something else that's coming out at the same time that speaks to me more. So I tend to like leave Zelda onto the wayside. There's plenty of Zelda games that have like caught my eye, like, wow, this actually looks really cool. I want to play it. Like that Zelda, like the Zelda game that actually had Zelda as the playable character, like that seemed kind of fun. And the one where like, the one that has the same art style as that one I just mentioned, and there's an egg, and I think the egg's on a mountain. That's the box art. I mean, with the new digital copies thing, I can just lend you Breath of the Wild White. I think from how I understand, with like the digital copy like lending thing, you have to be like on the same family plan, and also I think it has to be like you have to physically be near each other. Link's Awakening, yeah, that one looked cool. A lot of Zelda games like look really cool. I'm considering getting like the expansion, like the Nintendo Switch Online expansion. Just so I can play Wind Waker on the GameCube emulator on the Switch too, because like that looks really cool. But yeah, I think you have to do that like in physics, like next to each other. I'm eating fried chicken at 11 AM. You are living the dream. What kind of fried chicken? Is it like, are there bones in it? Side tangent, I don't like chicken that has bones in it. I'm the pinnacle of health. You are absolutely the health. Bones. Ew, I hate bones. And spicy. Ooh, spice. Are they Steve's lava chicken? Lava? Chicken? Steve's spicy chicken. Yeah, it's tasty as hell. Ooh, Mamacita, now you're ringing that bell. I don't know what I'm doing. I love how Peppa Pig World Adventures is above WarioWare Move It. I'm looking at that now. Why am I insane? I'm probably not going to get the Switch 2 at launch. Just waiting for version 1 bugs to get patched. You know, reasonable. Very, very reasonable. The Switch 2 is the first console I'm actually getting on launch day. Every other console I've like waited like a month or so to like get. And like this is my first one getting like on launch day, and I'm super excited about it. Yeah, I'm really excited for the Switch 2. And like, you know, while there's like not a lot of like launch games that are appealing to me, the fact that I can play Switch 1 games on it is appealing to me. So that way, all the games that are like down here that are on Switch 1, I can play on Switch 2. Can't wait for Switch 2 Ring of Death. I would cry and also shit my pants if the Ring of Death happened for the Switch 2. Oh man, I'm super excited. I'm like super duper excited. That's why I wanted to like do this tier list stream before the Switch 2 came out. Like as like we're saying goodbye to the Switch 1 and hello to the Switch 2. This is like a nice way to say goodbye. And you know, look back and appreciate the good times we've had in this era of Nintendo. And I am really excited for what Nintendo Switch 2 brings to us. Like even if it's like even if the console fails, I don't think it's gonna fail. But like if the console's mid, I'm at least excited to see where it goes, you know? Like what other awesome games there are. I hope there's an Odyssey 2. I hope they bring Super Mario Odyssey 2 out and I'll be so excited. Yeah. I think I'm happy with this tier list. I'm sure, give it an hour, I might change my mind. In the first year, it'll sell like 16 million. Yeah, I imagine it's gonna sell a lot. I also like how they like just slapped the number 2 on it instead of just like calling it something like fancy. Because the last time they made a sequel console and they didn't slap a number on it, it kind of didn't do well. So I'm glad they're like making it very clear, like, hey, this is a different console. This is not the same thing. There are things that are on this that are not on the other one. Buy our console, the Super Switch. If they made the Super Switch sounds dumb. I know they had Super NES, but like, Super Switch sounds silly. Why is Pokemon Unite so high? I don't know. I think this is a good list. I think this is a good collection. Should I rate the games? I think I'll rank the games that are down here. Of like, oh, what do I most want to play? Okay, awesome. This is a great tier list so far. This is a great ordering. Awesome. Good chat. These are all mostly like, you know, ordered within their own tiers. Like, give or take. They're definitely like, I think they're definitely all in a good tiers. There we go. Yeah. This is good. This is very good. Big fan of this. And you know what? Okay. I am going to end stream in a second, but I do want to share that, you know what? I will just go to the ending screen so I can share this. So hello everybody. Thank you for hanging out today. This was awesome, everybody. I had a lot of fun today. Just like, you know, yapping for 3 hours straight about, you know, the Switch one and talking about, you know, the game as a whole, or just like the console as a whole and like all the games and everything. I like, you know, wait, no, I have one more argument. Oh, I love that you also didn't play Pikmin 2, but played everything else like me. I'm getting to it. I started at 3 and I'm making my way through. And like I will play Pikmin 2. I just haven't. I explained briefly earlier in the stream, but basically because of like shiny hunting streams, I haven't been able to like play actual games on my Switch lately. So when the Switch 2 comes out, I'm super excited. So that way I can play the games I have for Switch 1 that I haven't been able to play, because like after next week, my Switch 1 is just gonna be for shiny hunting. Let's be honest. I'm just gonna keep it alive so I can shiny hunt forever. Okay, you have one more argument. Okay, let me get the let me get the visual back up for you then. Where are we? Screen share. Okay. You have the floor. Switch Pikmin 3 Deluxe, Pikmin 4. Pikmin 3 Deluxe is the reason I got into Pikmin, and is the reason I find Pikmin 4 fun. No, me too, I also agree. Pikmin 3 was my starting point in the series, and I really enjoyed that. Pikmin 4, I love Pikmin 4 quite a lot, so Pikmin 4 has to go in life-changing. Pikmin 3 almost goes into life-changing, because like, technically it should be in life-changing, but like, I like Pikmin 4 a lot more. Also has a mission mode, which is insane. I can't remember the mission mode. It's been a while since I played Pikmin 3. But like, I know I really enjoyed that. But yeah, I think this is all good. I think the fact that I can like gush about games enough to like any game I can gush about puts it up here in life-changing. I almost want to put Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle up a bit. Fuck you, it's my tier list. Anyway, I am gonna be ending the stream because it is starting to get a wee bit late, and I do have other things I have to do before I like head to bed today. But thanks for hanging out. This was awesome. This is great. yeah. Now I will. So here is what I'm thinking for the next couple of days. So obviously the Switch comes out on Thursday. Switch 2 comes out on Thursday, right? I am planning to. I've already pre-ordered my Switch. I'm picking it up from the store. I'm gonna go to the store, pick it up, come home. We're gonna do an unboxing stream for the Switch 2 because I think that'd be really fun. To like open the console together and everything. Deltarune Thursday. No, this okay. Like June, July is like so packed for me. It's insane because like the Switch 2 comes out on Thursday. Deltarune chapters 3 and 4 also come out on Thursday. Zenless Zone Zero is having like a new update. I'm not really caught up with like the story, so like that's still pretty good. Secret of the Mimic, FNAF. I forgot about that entirely. I have something cooking, which I don't really want to share too much about just yet. But there is something cooking that will be happening in July and then like the first half of August. So you know, stay tuned for that. One Piece anime is entering like an awesome arc, so it's great. There's like a lot going on there. Yeah, Mario Kart World, which I'm super excited to play as well. But yeah, so when I get the Switch on Thursday, we're gonna do an unboxing stream. We could all like open up the new console together. And I think that'd be really fun to like, you know, like be like, whoa, look at it. So stay tuned for that. Not tomorrow. The next day for me. I'm bad at times. This time in a day and a half, I will be live again. Me, Beta Me, and Parksmew. I'm hoping that we're all gonna be live to do another shiny hunting stream before we head into the Switch 2 era. If nothing happens, it's because one of us got sick last minute and we had to pull out. Either way, I need a consistent way to watch One Piece. Is Crunchyroll consistent? I think I've been using Crunchyroll. Well, actually, lately I've been my friend Parksmew has been like screen sharing. We've been watching One Piece together whenever the episode comes out. And I don't think she uses Crunchyroll. Is it free? No. But if you want my login details, I'm so willing to give people my login details to like everything. It's like, oh, you want to watch something here? Have like my details that have like my bank account linked to it. Yeah, I trust you. I've had like 5 words. I've had 5 conversations with you. Yeah, I'll give you my social security number. I'm so willing to just like give people shit. You got a good point. You got a very good point. Yeah, so that is what I'm thinking for the next like couple days. Conversation for this has been a great 4th conversation. Yeah. Look, I'm just a chill guy. I have been stalling for way too long. Expect a unboxing stream on Thursday. I will probably like notify Discord like well in advance, like, hey, this is what's gonna happen. So I'll see you all there. I love you all. You're all great. Should we go raid somebody? Is there anybody who's live right now that I want to go and raid? I don't think so. Which is unfortunate. Very unfortunate. But that's okay. That is okay. So yeah, thank you for hanging out, everybody. Pokemon channel raid. Yo, should we or not? We're not doing that. Hold on. Where are my funny links? There's my link tree. Okay, so if you want to follow me in any places, there's my link tree to various websites. Like there's like Blue Sky, Twitter, yada yada. You know, if you're new here and you haven't dropped a follow, make sure you do so you can join for our next streams and everything. If you've missed any streams, you can go check out the VOD channel. There's my YouTube channel. There's the VOD channel. There's Friendly Fire. It's also awesome. Bunch of links are right there. Discord. Alright, I love you all. I'll see you all later for shiny hunting, we're hoping. If not, unboxing. Very awesome. Next week's gonna be fucking packed. Because I'll be streaming, recording, editing a bunch of stuff over the next weekend. I'm not gonna be able to get any sleep until August. So wish me luck. Goodbye. I love you all. Have a great night.